Welcome to The Basement Dweller. With your host, Jacob Santoro, a.k.a. your favorite man-child.
And Robert.
Oh, is it? All right, yeah. Stop muting us for the intro.
Why?
Yeah, that's fucking rude.
Because it would.
I'm just kidding. Oh my god.
Yeah, I just think it would be
Robert
funny.
needs to be muted.
I just think okay.
Literally needs to put a leash on my dog. I mean,
I just think it would be fun if we could talk during
throughout the
intro.
entire intro.
Yeah.
No.
People
What
might.
would the point of an intro be then? Like,
Well, it'd be fun to talk over.
Can you imagine like watching like the SpongeBob intro and the whole time like they're just doing monologue during the intro?
Well, who's monologuing?
SpongeBob.
Yeah, that'd be great. What's he going on about?
He'll tell you in 30 seconds.
That's awesome. Yeah, I would love to hear maybe a little more insight into SpongeBob's personal life before we dive into.
Oh, it's the.
What's
What?
that?
Is there any way we could stop that?
Wait, is the Roomba vibing right now?
Yeah.
Bruce.
Yeah, Bruce the Roomba.
Well, he's really trying to keep the place clean.
Yeah, but he's kind of doing it very loudly.
Just flip him over like a turtle.
I think there's a button on it on the top. Just press the top button.
Well, welcome to Basement Dwellers, episode 25, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so many
That's funnier
episodes.
than 24.
I didn't want to do. I wanted to do that, but I was like, no, we shouldn't.
Why?
I don't know, because I don't know, overplayed maybe.
You were literally just talking about SpongeBob. Like, what do you mean?
I guess you're right. I just didn't want to. It felt try hard
Shut
to
up,
me.
Robert.
It felt try hard to
Stop
me.
Talking.
No. Oh fuck! She's the
How
co-host
does
now.
it feel? How does it feel?
Oh yeah, Allie's here with a vengeance. I like
You want to
that.
see my
Yeah.
favorite part?
She's got something to say.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's
That's
done.
great. Wow.
Pick me up in the other.
I don't know. Did you hear something?
The people heard me.
I heard the wind talking.
All my
for a second.
fans, all my the adoring mass.
Robert is just some gremlin that everyone just loves, dude. He's a side character they just hope doesn't leave the show.
No way, dude. With every new listener, I just absorb a little more personality until I become the ultimate person.
You are doing really, really good. I mean, I could definitely tell that this is 100% helped like your like speaking for sure. I mean, you've kind of sometimes
I would say so. I mean, I listen too. Like, even like, yeah, I mean, not just to the ones I'm on, but like I listen to all of them. And
I didn't know she listened to all of
It's
them.
okay. You can be honest. You
Why?
only listen to the ones you're on, right?
no, I don't.
We're gonna
At first, that's how it was. I'm not gonna lie, but then I was like, no, I should listen to all of them.
We're gonna throw her a pop quiz next episode. See if she.
Why? We got so much time now. We could give her a pop
No,
quiz
please
right
don't
now.
do that to me.
Yeah, let's
I
put her
just
on
did
the spot.
training.
What did Davian bring us for episode 21? 22. What gifts did
Damn,
Davian
yeah,
bring
that
us?
Damien?
Davian.
I don't know why I always think his name is Damien. Like, that's just
Because
what it
that's
sounds
the
like.
common one.
I guess,
I
yeah.
guess sometimes that trips me up too.
Yeah. What did he bring? It wasn't the button thing, right?
No.
No.
Damn. That was recent too.
Was it the beer?
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
Good job. All right, who did bring us the
So
button?
Allie's a dedicated listener.
I don't remember what his name was.
Oh, it's TJ, the legend.
TJ.
Mm.
Well, that was like the first time I met him. It takes a couple times.
Last one.
Hey,
What?
hold
Last-
on,
what?
guys. Sorry. Is that a glass of milk just sitting on the table here?
There.
Right with
Where?
us.
No, it's a candle.
Oh.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I did. Well, I didn't see the labels.
Does that look like a regular glass to you?
No. And I thought it was weird that you just had like a frothy glass of milk.
Like if you were just in
sitting
the
on
middle of a
fucking
monologue and I
table.
just was like, and I just started drinking my milk with my beer. Last
Ew.
question. Last question.
Wait.
2 more questions.
Wow. All
No,
right.
you said one more.
2 more. What is the name of the guest who first appeared on the podcast?
Me.
Tyler?
Good job.
Yeah.
What was the name of the owner of Player Draw?
God.
It's our most watched episode.
Oh my God.
Jacob's like, oh, you like that band? Name 5 albums.
Yeah.
I'll give you a
basically.
hint. His name does start with a J. It's also
J.
It's also a joke.
What?
It's a joke. It's like it's a meme.
Is it Jesse?
Yes. You won.
Yeah, it's Jesse. Yeah, it's Jesse.
Okay.
No, it's not. It's not Jesse.
Oh.
It's Joe.
Joe.
I was waiting for you to say Joe so I could be like, Joe who?
I was actually waiting for him to reveal that too because I didn't know.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't know either?
See, I'm not the only one.
Wow. Robert, what episode did you first appear on?
2.
2. Good job.
Yeah. Oh my God. I remember my whole life.
All right, no more
That's
trivia.
not
I'm
true.
sorry.
I remember popping out of my mother when I was 2 years old.
Yikes.
Oh.
Oh, fuck yeah, brother.
Yeah.
I'm hard as a rock.
Wait.
Tell me more about that.
No.
Did you hear about the OnlyFans girl that wants to live stream her birth for 10K euros?
What?
Wow.
That's not worth 10K euros. You can
Some people it is.
For some people, yeah.
look it up on Google.
Yeah, but that's not like
That's not like.
I'm actually
There's a difference.
There's
It's
a
not
huge
like
difference.
really
There's like a
watching
huge
somebody get
difference.
born.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
definitely like a
I mean, she probably has like fans and like. I mean, she probably has done other content. Than
Well,
just this.
that's how I've always felt about like OnlyFans anyways is like there's a difference between I can go see boobs on the internet, but if I really wanted to see that girl I went to high schools with boobs,
Right.
It's
And that's
like-
exactly what it is. And I mean, it's
That is
it's
the
not
only
always
thing to
just
use
like
it for.
that either, but like I mean, even just strangers, just I don't know, they just fucking see you and they like you and they're like, I'm gonna subscribe.
I would definitely if I was gonna get one, I would definitely be the guy that's like I just want to see. So yeah, fine. Here's $10.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. And then
that's how it is most of the time, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm a little more on Jacob's side, though. I use it to see people I know.
Yeah.
If they have one going on, I'm like, yeah, I'd like to see your boobs.
But I will say once that curtain has been opened, it's really just like
Yeah.
those are boobs.
Right.
That's true. It doesn't
Yeah.
feel worth afterwards, but in the moment, it's like, nice.
But there's never been somebody that you're like, I want to just
Like
keep
monthly?
watching. Yeah.
No.
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 I can't really say for me either.
That and that like okay, like you're the one that told me that there's people on there who don't get naked. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I would do that. Like if there was someone like for example like if some dude was like I have an OnlyFans where I just give like painting tips for $40K, I'd be like maybe $5 a month. Like yeah, sure, dude, that rocks.
Yeah.
And then maybe every now and again he flashes his dick. Like that'd be cool.
That would be funny. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, like he paints naked. Like that'd be sweet. Do you remember that
Trying
guy?
to maintain an erection while painting
Did you
an
ever hear
entire
about?
army.
Did you ever hear about that guy that lived in like the deserts of Las Vegas and like he was an artist that only painted with his dick and balls?
That's and balls.
Yeah,
Okay.
like
sweet.
he used his
He
balls
used them
for
as
like
a
texture,
brush?
like texture and so like. Yeah,
man's a
I think he was on
genius.
Tosh Point. He painted a Daniel Tasha painting of him with his dick.
Nice.
Yeah, I thought that was
Dude,
pretty
I
sweet.
want one.
Yeah,
Like,
I'd commission
what?
a penis painting from that man.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I told Allie that I want it. Have you ever seen like those things that you can get from like sex shops? Well, you can get it anywhere, but I've seen them there. But like you literally just lay out like this like 12 by 12 canvas, and then you just essentially fuck on the canvas, and then like
Oh,
Yeah.
covered in paint.
yeah.
Yeah.
I told Allie I want to
I
do
wanna
one of
do
those and
that.
just have it like as a centerpiece of our living room.
I
That'd
think
be
that
so
would
cool. We did that for my dad for Father's Day on a T-shirt, but it was me, Ethan, and
You
Jackson.
fucked on his t-shirt.
I know, I was gonna say.
No,
what?
wait, no.
You fucked
like,
your
when
brothers
did we
on his
do this?
t-shirt
Like-
covered in paint.
No, we painted our butt cheeks and we put it on a T-shirt and we gave it to him for Father's Day.
Nice.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty funny.
That is pretty good. Like, how old were you? Or is it like your man-sized butt cheeks on a
Jackson-
t-shirt?
so Jackson-
Like you made up the pecs and then they're like two little abs.
Oh, that would have been so much funnier. God damn it. No, so Jackson was an infant, like very, very like little, like less than like or younger than 1. So I was like 14, 13-ish, I think.
So you
Okay.
didn't have the ass you do now. That's what you're saying.
No, it was a lot more plumpier back then because I actually did sports and so I actually had some muscle in there. Now it's just all pancake flabs. I was gonna ask this. When you were a kid, who was your favorite boobs in a movie? Like that was a scene that you like rewound and like looked at all the time. You want me to go first?
Yeah.
It definitely was the foreign exchange student from the first American Pie movie.
Okay.
Looking at her boobs, I used to like steal that DVD from my mom.
Yeah.
And like I would just sit in my room all day and just rewind that scene and just look at her boobs. And then as an adult, I felt bad because I was like, this is an unsuspecting woman that's being spied on. And I felt really bad after.
Yeah.
What about you, Robert?
I think, is it maybe the beginning of 16 Candles in the locker room? Those are some nice
Okay.
boobs.
All those 80s boobs,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah.
Or the 80s boobs in Airplane when the plane's starting to crash and she, runs across the camera and shakes her tits and then runs to the other side.
Yeah.
Those are great boobs.
Those are some good boobs.
Yeah.
What
But
about
I'm sorry, can I have one more answer?
Yeah.
These are the boobs I wore. Damn, that was so...
Please,
You were
Queen.
like,
Can
yeah.
I please have one more?
Go ahead.
Go ahead, buddy.
No.
I'll allow it.
The boobs I worked the hardest to see, though, were in the Rambo reboot.
Yeah.
There's a scene in that movie. It's literally like 0.5 seconds of titty, but you can see it because they're in like a Filipino like grass hut in the middle of the jungle, and these like prostitutes are all dancing and shit, and then Rambo and his little army throw like a smoke grenade in there, and as the smoke grenade's going off, before it floods the whole screen, right on the top left of the screen you see one nipple, and it's for sure like I sat there like frame by framing the DVD player.
Enhance.
Yeah.
That rocks. Dude.
That's totally a titty.
I
in the
like that
Rambo
because that's a
reboot.
titty that you worked for.
Yeah, it
You
was
know what I mean?
great. Because I think George and his brother were there with me, and I was like, guys, look, we got to stop and like, we need to
Wow.
analyze this and make sure that's a boob I just saw in this R-rated action flick.
Hold that. Remember for me, George and Martin. Okay, because I want to go somewhere without completely saying about it. All right. What about you? What was your favorite pair of boobs to look at?
Okay.
Well, like
In a movie.
in a movie.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've just always been psyched about all boobs in movies. Really.
Yeah, we didn't have one like when
Not
you were like when you were like
really. About all
development
boobs.
like when you were like developing.
I mean, it wasn't a movie. Like I told you this the other day. Like,
Oh,
it
yeah.
was pretty much fucking like the cover of that Blink-182 album, like that nurse.
Oh, with the hot nurse.
Yeah, like that was like my first like real masturbating like material.
If we're going there, then
Yeah.
it was White Snake videos. Tawny Katane, dude, the redhead in all the White Snake videos.
Yeah.
She was a babe. She's dead now. Rip in peace to a fucking dime piece.
I was so afraid of. I mean, I didn't start jerking off until high school. Like, I was like really afraid of that stuff. So I really just like, I didn't have that. Like, I never really I would look at, I don't know, like okay, like I've always like even as a little kid, like I was in love with Halle Berry. And so like I would look at her and like I'd be like, oh yeah, she's pretty, and like I don't know what sex is yet, but I was like, I want to put my wiener on you, you know, like, but like I never
Let me
really
pee on you, please.
yeah, but like I literally would just like, so like when I was a kid, I used to just like flex my boner, like, and that's all I would do, like, because I was like, I don't know what to do with this, like it really was like that Louis C.K. bit where it was just like my friend taught me that, yeah, you just put your hand around, you're like, oh, that's genius, like I didn't think about that, like that's literally what it was.
Yeah.
I feel like we talked about this.
I think so. It's a fond memory of mine to definitely talk about my awkward masturbation history.
Yeah.
What was Allie? What was your first?
I was like
First
that
time
exactly
masturbating.
like that Pen 15 show, like that
Yeah.
pretty much like was spot on.
Have you seen that show, Have you heard of it?
Mm-mm.
So it's such a genius
so
show.
funny.
So it's two girls who essentially are like
Awful already. I hate this fucking show.
They're two girls in middle school, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like it's in the the early 2000s or late 90s.
Yeah.
But like the funny thing is that they are played as adults, but they dress and like the way that they do their makeup and stuff, they kind of look like little
Yeah.
girls.
Yeah.
But like everyone around them is an actual child.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is this show is a pedophilic fantasy.
No.
Oh my god,
And-
no. Oh my god. Don't even go there,
it's-
Robert. It's not.
It's literally just one of those shows where, in my opinion, like I think I told Allie about this. It was like Big Mouth, but good. Like when
Yeah.
it came to like coming to terms with your body and like changing, it wasn't like overtly gross. And like one of my favorite episodes is like they discover kind of not what masturbation is, but like when you touch yourself, it feels good.
Yeah.
And it was what did she do? She had the pillow.
Yeah.
And she would just like kind of
she was just rubbing on everything.
Like, yes, like she would just rub her cooch
and
on.
that's like how, yeah. And I couldn't like stop touching my vagina. Like it was so weird. My mom literally had to be like, stop touching your vagina. Like,
wow.
yeah.
I mean,
And
my,
I was
my
like,
parents were
sorry.
literally the same.
Yeah.
I came to my parents one day and I was like, I feel like I have like rug burn on my penis or something, and my dad was like, dude,
Oh, it's time.
you gotta stop beating your meat so much.
So how old were you?
I don't remember. I don't know. Probably like around like 10, 11.
10, 11. What about
Yeah.
you two?
I was 11 the first time I masturbated.
I was 15 the first time.
Well, the first time I actually like figured out like having like an orgasm by like I was probably like 13.
I remember where I lived. I remember what I was watching. I remember what I was wearing. I remember, the first time.
Every second about it, and I came the first time I did it. I was 11, and I was like, "This is the scary. What just happened?"
Yeah. Well, because I mean, everyone listening knows what like that build is,
Yeah.
and like when that build started happening, I was like, I stopped. Like I was like, ah, ah, ah! Like I didn't know, and then it happened, and like when it first happens, I don't know for chicks, but like with dudes,
It's literally like the first time smoking weed. Like you'll never get that same nut again.
Yeah.
but like it was so good, like my stomach hurt, and like I literally
real.
I literally cleaned myself up. And I went downstairs and I was just like, Dad, I don't feel good. Like, do we have like any kind of like Alka-Seltzer? Like, I legit, like, I didn't feel good. And the first thing I did, and this was my biggest mistake because like Robert and I were friends at this time, but I had a really close like girlfriend. And I told her just because I felt more, I was just like, I just jacked off for the first time. And she was like, "You did?" Like, I was like, she's like, "What did it feel?" I was like, "That was scary, bro." She's like, and I'll never forget. And shout out to her because I'll never forget what she said. She said, "You're gonna do it every single day for the rest of your life now because it's that good."
Yeah. Pretty basically.
Yeah.
I mean,
I cried the first day, and then like I was
I've
right
cried,
back
yeah.
at it.
Yeah. I felt so well, and then it's like, of course, I did it on a Sunday on God's day, and that was, it was right after church.
yeah.
I'll never forget that. It was definitely right after church.
Damn, church got you fucking.
Yeah, it got me fucked up.
And
but
also, of course, you felt bad. You spent 15 years edging, basically.
yeah,
Was
dude.
it all those ankles? Like,
No, you know what? It was just because I don't know. Personally, I think I waited way too long. I think that like just due to fear. I was
I
just
don't blame you.
due to fear. I was
Yeah.
just so afraid to. And then one day I was just like, because I had a girlfriend, like a girlfriend at the time, and like we would like make out and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
just keep bragging, dude.
And it's like
I would make out with my girlfriend.
I had bitches in line, bro. Like, what are you talking about? And like we would like violently make out as you do in high school, and it's just like there's got to be a way to like I know there's a way to get rid of this.
yeah.
And so I just did it, and like, but I was just like, instantly I was just like, God's watching, my tita's watching, like everyone in my family who's died is watching. Like I felt so bad. I went to school, like I was excited, but you know what I did? I got home from school the next day on a Monday. I jerked my fucking dick off instantly as soon as I got home.
Yep.
I can just imagine your grandparents all gathered up there in heaven, like sitting around the heaven TV, like let's see what Jacob's up to.
They just look like Mulan's ancestors. Like they're just like looking at me throughout the
Hell
fucking. Yeah. But you were talking about because you brought this up, Allie. You were we were talking about how like dudes will just look at porn together.
Oh yeah.
Like I definitely did that a
That's
lot.
So, yeah. Like, what is with that?
I only did that like one time.
Oh, I did that a lot. A lot.
It's so interesting to me because like I would like catch guys like jerking off and watching porn together, and I was just like,
Oh, we
Jerking
didn't
off
jerk
together?
off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Holy
okay.
shit.
We definitely
Yeah.
didn't
Yeah,
jerk
I've heard stories about that, but like
yeah,
I've never jerked off with my friends. That's insane.
yeah. I've definitely caught it a couple times.
That's some theater kid shit. Like
Yeah.
That is some fucking thespian shit, bro.
yeah.
I don't know. It's
Hunter
just-
S. Thompson definitely jerked off with his friends throughout his entire early childhood. I mean,
Well, that's different.
But it's like then you think about like there's movie theaters for that
yeah.
where it's like people like legit like get off on just like getting off with other people.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that's
people.
some people's
you know?
kink. They like knowing
But
that
like
other people
not,
know they're
like them
coming.
not being involved. Like it's so weird.
It's kind of
I
like
don't
it's like an involuntary like orgy where you're just like, hey, having a good time,
know. Yeah, I guess.
about to come.
just like jerking off next to a dude and high fiving.
Hey, buddy, you gonna come with me right now?
Dude, I love this movie.
Do porn theaters even exist anymore?
Yes, they do.
Yeah,
Where?
I would assume
In
so.
Phoenix, man, downtown Phoenix.
Really?
Yeah.
This is a smut theater?
Well, a lot of those adult shops you see, like on the side of the freeway, man, they'll have little movie theaters inside them.
That's so interesting.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and you go pull a fucking Paul Rubin and
I just feel like I don't know why, but I feel like somewhere like that would be really gross.
no.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't want to touch anything.
No.
You know,
That's the
like,
kind of place you leave and your shoes are like.
That's
I would go in there just to add to that. I would just come on the floor and leave.
I never jacked off with my friends, but it was more like, it was kind of like how we were talking about with Brandon, where we were
I
just like,
made out with my friends.
yeah, we didn't do that either. That's what I said. That's why, because she was like, that's so weird that you guys like dude. I'm like, okay, just girls at sleepovers just apparently scissor each other all night.
Yeah, I mean, and like that's I've shown my friends my penis, but like I've never
We've shown our penises together at the park during the daylight,
like in front of people's houses.
in front of people's houses. Turns out we have the same size penis, so it's like
he really likes saying that my penis is much bigger. I
it's
promise.
not.
It's so much
It's
bigger.
the same.
Oh my god. Who
It is
cares?
it is a
Coke.
confirmed fact that me, you, and Christian all have
I'm
the
looking
same
around
size
for who
genitals.
asked.
Damn. She just took us both.
It's not a
down.
competition. I'm just saying that like we
Then
do.
Why do you keep highlighting the fact that our penises are the same?
They
size?
are the same.
It's just because you want to not feel bad that my penis is so much bigger.
We're gonna make this the shortest episode.
Go home, Robert.
All right, you guys have fun recording.
We will.
It's been fun being.
You know,
being a 20 episode long guest.
I once again at work had someone ask me when we were going to do episode 2 of Pillow Talking, man. All right, right in the mic.
Yes, right in the mic.
Right
We
in
need
the
all
mic.
that content.
Yeah, dude.
Give me all that content. I want to hear Ali fart into the
I
mic.
don't know.
Let's go.
Probably after we like move it.
I bet there's a couple listeners that would like to hear you fart into the mic as well.
Probably.
Maybe let's give that a shot.
I
I don't
don't
even
have
wanna
to
hear-
fart right now.
I don't even want to hear her fart.
Yeah, that's true.
Have
He's
you-
so scared to hear me fart.
Has he never heard you fart?
I've heard her fart while she's
Yeah, I
sleeping.
was like, yeah. I can't really help it then.
You don't do it in front of him on purpose though.
I never really have to.
But I don't either. That's the thing.
Like, I never, like, the only time I do fart is like when I'm going to the bathroom. Like, that's the only time.
That's like the one thing I just like. Like it's okay. Like we're at the stage where it's like we like pee, or like she'll pee and like I'll be like in the bathroom. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, or like if I'm showering, she'll take a pee. But like I just want that part to just be a mystery. Like I try my hardest not to fart around her either. Like I'm not just like, hey Allie, and then like you know, if it was that way, then yeah, like go ahead fart. But like and it's not like I'd be like, what the fuck? I would just be like, oh come on, man, like. But yeah, there was one time like so Allie does this thing when she sleeps where like it sounds like she's like it sounds like she's eating something really
I feel
bad
so exposed right now.
because while she's sleeping, like sometimes like her like she always starts like this. She goes. And I'm like, are you okay? Like I think she's awake. Like I think like she doesn't feel good. Like every single time like my boyfriend duties come in and I'm like, does she not feel good? Like does she need the trash can? But no, it's just her. Like and then she like rolls over. One time she rolled over and she's like real quick. And I was just like, oh, like
Did you not like die laughing?
I chuckled like for sure, but I was because it was such a stereotypical like fart, like it was like a little squeaker. Like because honestly, dude, I'm literally waiting for Allie to just go brap like and,
you know she's got him in her.
oh yeah. Well, first of all, girls don't poop. Girls shit. Just like they don't just squeak out farts. They fucking fart. Like I know for sure, just like I did after our first date, she let loose a 30-second fart.
That rocks. I
Yeah.
like that a lot.
So I don't know. If she did it, I'd be like, what? I know I'd get over it eventually, but it's just like that's just like the one thing I've always been weird about. It's just like don't fart. Like please try your best not to fart.
But
What?
don't you hurt when you hold in farts?
Oh, it hurts.
So
And I'll
why
tell
not
her
Just let them fly, man.
because it's just because mine are gross. You've heard my farts for the last 10 years, and you know they sound like I shit my pants every single time.
I know.
Yeah, it's
There's
bad.
been a couple times where I was like concerned. I
'Cause-
was like, did you?
Make big stinkies in the bed.
Like,
Uh-oh. Stinky. Yeah, I think that's crazy, man. I make it like a point to like, especially if I'm with somebody, I'm like, I love shooting with the door open. So you should just be cool with me. Like you could come talk to me while I'm pooping. It's fine.
I pee with the door open. Like I will do that, but I won't show it.
I'll have a full. I'll plan out a budget with you while I'm pooping. I don't care. Like
I'll plan out a budget.
what
if we-
breakfast and coffee and take a dumpy while we have?
What if
breakfast
we
together.
did like a mutual fart? Like what if you were like, I have to fart, and I was like, okay, I have to fart too. And like on the count of 3, we just fart.
That's so
I
romantic.
feel like that's just so Like that's weird.
Why is that weird? It'll
I
help
don't
me.
know.
It'll help me get over it.
Will it?
Maybe.
You guys should
It might
hold
start like a
hands.
fetish though. Like what if like
I want you to
from then on-
fucking fart on
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
No, I don't want that.
They're like, I want to hear more farts.
Yeah, he's gonna get into farts, and then he's gonna ask you to start popping balloons with your ass.
Yeah. You gonna start asking me to sit in cake.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm gonna train Allie's ass to just rely on a trigger word. I'll just say like, I could really use some bananas right now.
Don't Pavlov your girlfriend's asshole to drop big juicy bombs.
So I could use
on
a
command.
sweet piece of blueberry pie. It's just like right at my grandpa's funeral or something. Like
Everybody at the funeral is like, "What the fuck is wrong with this?"
just a moment of
He's
silence.
asking for pie, and she's just ripping ass. While
It's
they're
just a
lowering your
video on an
grandpa.
iPhone. It's just a moment of silence as we bring him in, and you just hear me blueberry pie. That would be funny.
Yeah, man, farts are always funny.
I don't know, but that's how I'm not like. It's not just like a woman thing. Like I don't like when you squeeze cheese. You know what I mean?
Why
like,
not?
Because I'm like, come on, dude. But how many times do we have to talk about how weird I am about my poops?
I guess so, but like,
That bathroom door doesn't lock, and it's like it barely closes. Ducky could
know.
Ducky could like there'll be mornings where Ducky will literally just push on the door, and then, like she could be working, but I'll still be like, hey, like I'm just like stop, like she can't hear me, nor does she speak English, but it's
can't
like
pull the door closed either.
no, you can't.
No.
Well, we have a little door stopper,
Sort of.
so it's like that just kind of stops, but a human no. But what sucks is that as soon as you open that door, the first thing that comes visible is the mirror, and you could see who's shitting through the mirror. So it's like you instantly have like eye contact. It's like, oh,
It
hey.
gives you like a perfect angle into your dick and balls right there.
No, my tummy covers my dick and balls.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I don't.
It's like a curtain before a show.
Yeah,
You gotta pull that up.
I don't know
The
what
grand
that's.
reveal.
I don't know what that's like. So
What? Pulling your belly up?
looking at my
Is
penis,
it too heavy?
he's there. He's somewhere. What do you think of Squid Game so far?
I'm like barely into it. I think it'll probably be fine.
Wait, so you haven't even finished episode 1?
No, my TV pulled a stupid and like restarted itself halfway through episode 1, so I just went to bed.
What's the last thing you saw?
Mm,
Was he in the game yet?
mm,
Did they invite him to the game yet?
yes, they just invited him to the game.
Oh, so he's playing that game in the subway?
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah, I liked it.
I didn't think I would like it, and I really liked it.
It was interesting to hear that like the writer got rejected for 10 years.
It's like a cool success story.
Yeah, because it's just like, why?
Why did
Like,
they get rejected?
I don't know.
Who knows, dude?
I didn't really look too much into it. I mean, I guess you could, but
I mean, fuck, Rodney Dangerfield didn't become relevant in comedy until he was well into his 40s.
Yeah.
But he was doing comedy until in his 20s. You know what I mean? It's just why? And then why do you have people like Howie Mandel who get a successful career from being not funny on stage?
I liked Howie
Damn.
Mandel's first stand-up special.
shots fired.
I don't think he's funny.
I liked his one where he had hair.
And
Hope he listens to
I'll
that.
get shit for this too, but you know who else I'm not a big fan of was Sam Kinison. I was just like, he's funny, kind of, but it was just like he likes to yell.
Yeah,
I
But
don't
that
know
was
who
but that was like
is.
that
Sa-
was his shtick.
So Sam Kinison. So back in like the 80s and 90s, and I wouldn't even. Yeah, I would say the 80s and like early 90s.
Yeah.
Comedians had like shticks. Like it was like
Right.
you were funny because like okay. Do you know who Andrew Dice Clay is?
Yes.
So he's like the guy that sounds like this.
Yeah.
Okay, and he would do like he would read like his whole thing was that he would. That's not how he sounds.
Mm-hmm.
So but he would like just talk in that accent, or it's like Gilbert Gottfried. That's not how he sounds.
Right.
And I still don't believe you because I've never heard him talk in anything.
Do you really think he's a good morning, wife?
Yes.
I would like eggs in a bagel.
Oh my God,
That's just
I-
how he sounds all day
Yes,
long. No,
I
it's
really
not.
do.
No,
Like I need you to. I need you to.
I'll show you.
Yeah, at some point because I've never heard him talk not like that.
Yeah, he talks.
I assume he just sounds like Iago 24/7.
Yeah, no, that's not how he sounds. But yeah, so it's like a lot of people like back in like the 80s and stuff. I just never found that funny because it was just like they were like one note.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I'm not. I did shitty comedy for 2 years and then I stopped doing it. So it's like I'm
Yeah,
nowhere.
you were
near-
a no-note comedian.
What do you mean? I was a no comedian.
No note.
Oh, no note. Yeah, I just was just like, I'm fucking fat and sad. And I was like, yeah, me too. Yeah, I don't know. I just kind of lost my mojo for that. But I've been telling Robert since we were children that he should be doing it because I think he'd be so funny.
No, stop. We need to stop rehashing this. We need to get into something real. They identified the Zodiac Killer. And that guy's been dead. What a gangster. He went through all of that.
You know what I'm mad about is I don't think it's the guy that was in I Told You. I was like, that was totally him
Yeah.
in the movie. I don't think that was him. Did you see the movie? With Jake Gyllenhaal and Robert Downey Jr.?
No.
Oh, well, it's just a movie where so Jake Gyllenhaal plays like I don't even know what he is. He's like he works for the paper,
Yeah.
but he's like he's an illustrator. He's like a comic book illustrator.
Yeah.
But he becomes like obsessed with finding this guy. He like ruins his marriage
Nice.
twice and like
She comes back after the first.
no, it's a
marriage
second wife.
ruination?
It's a second wife. But like he's like and like at the end of the movie, it's like all serial killer movies for the most part, it's just like the world may never know. And like one of the guys, like after I saw that movie, I did a lot of research about that particular part, which was that dude. And in my head, I was like, that was the guy. The only reason they didn't catch him is because they didn't have warrants or anything like that.
Yeah.
Like it was a whole process and they fucked up in the process. But the guy ended up dying of a heart attack.
Nice.
Yeah, because they were gonna go like, oh, we have the shit, like let's go get him again. But they were like, oh no, he died. But I was pissed when I found out if that's really the Zodiac or like whoever I don't remember the guy's name now. The
like
one
Gary.
Yeah, it's
Gary.
Gary Faust or something.
It's
Yeah.
like Gary
Gary
something Post.
It's Gary. Yeah, Gary.
So
F.
was it like a
Post.
DNA thing? Like how'd they?
I don't know. Like I really I
No,
read
they-
a little something about it, but it really wasn't specific.
They
Want to
finally
pull that up,
cracked-
Jack?
they finally cracked one of his.
Was it like a letter or something?
Yeah, one of his letters that he left that like
Yeah.
gave his full name.
Oh.
Yeah, even
But
that.
like who was Gary? Why did they have this like information on him is like what I want to know. Like
I think he was a suspect
what?
beforehand.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I was just so obsessed with that one guy that they had in the movie, and I thought the whole point was like that was totally the dude, but he died before he saw justice.
Well, this guy's dead.
Mm-hmm.
I know, but it's not the same guy.
No, but it's
Yeah.
the same thing. He
Apparently in
He-
2018 is
Yeah.
when he died.
he
And
died
I was
in
like,
2018 and he never got caught.
I'm trying to see if they have his name because I want to read from there.
And they also said like he had matching scars on his forehead
Right,
from
yeah.
for that matched like an illustration of the Zodiac Killer.
I will tell you though, like I know, like I will say that movie. I mean, any scene where they have like, because obviously like they show like the recreations of the murders and stuff like that. Like I don't know how. Do you know a lot about this guy?
No.
So I like when I watched this movie, I went down the fucking rabbit hole of the Zodiac Killer, and like
Yeah.
I watched all these like interviews and stuff. Like the first murder that they officially started pinning on him was there were these two like teenagers who went to essentially just like make out point, and he shot so he goes up to in the movie they're at the point, and apparently this was real too, but he drives by, but then like because one of the teenagers survived, so he drives by them, they look like in their rear view mirror, and they're like, okay, anyways, but then he makes like a outlandish just like skid like 180, just like you know, like just to kind of like being psycho, like he's wanting them to know that he's coming back, you know. Pulls up behind them, walks over to the driver's seat, where the lady was, and he shoots the girl 3 times in the chest and shoots the dude 4 times. But while he's getting shot, he's like trying to duck, like get over to the back seat.
Yeah.
Ends up surviving. But here's the crazy part: the Zodiac Killer calls in that shooting, and like in the movie they used the real audio. So they interviewed the 911 operator who actually took the call, and he's literally just south of where, because it was in like the Oakland, San Francisco area. He's like just south, like 2 miles away from here. There's 2 bodies. They were, and then he starts getting more specific. He's like, there's 2 bodies. There's 3 bullet wounds in the woman, 4 in the man. They were shot with a whatever caliber Ruger, and then he's like, I'm the one that shot them. And then there's like a pause, and then he like in the creepiest way ever is just like, goodbye, and then hangs up the phone.
Wow.
Yeah, it's fucking terrifying, dude.
Who plays the Zodiac Killer?
We don't know. I mean, it's just because he's in like, you've seen the picture, right, where he has like the bag over his head.
Yeah.
That's how he dressed. Like the only like eyewitness that we have is this dude is in like a legit. And there was one lady who saw him, but she was so fucking shaken. So essentially, in this one, he's like flagging her down, and he's like, "Hey, I just want to let you know, like your tire, like it's loose, like it looks like it's about to fall off." So he like goes to help her. What he actually does is loosen the tire,
Right.
so it does fall off. So then he's back, and he's essentially just like, "Do you need a ride?" Apparently, whatever. She has a kid, and I only know this from the movie. Like I didn't see like I didn't hear anything about this part in real life, but like in the movie, he has her in his seat in like the car, and they're not really talking that much. And she's like, "Oh, thanks for doing this." He doesn't say anything. Oh, there's just a thing up the road. He's not saying anything. Out of nowhere, this dude's just like, before I throw your baby out of the window, I'm gonna shoot you and kill you. And that's like how that scene ends.
Damn.
It's like, and she survived, but he did that.
Wow.
Yeah, dude.
He
Like,
threw a baby out a window?
and then he shot the mom in the stomach.
That's
And-
confirmed he threw a baby out a window? Like
well, the
that
baby
happened
died
for real?
unless the lady. I mean, according to the lady's story, she had her child with her.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
So it's like when I found that out, I was just like, in my head, I was just like, nah, too good to be true. Like
What
this
do you-
guy was
what do you
sending.
mean?
I mean, it was just because like this guy was blowing people's minds for like 2 decades almost. Like with
Yeah.
just
Longer than that, I think.
yeah, with just like letters, and like he had copycats, and but it's like it was like everything about this story is so interesting. Like when he had the first letter and he sent it to like the San Francisco newspaper, no one could decipher it. So what they did was that they put it in the newspaper, and they were like, whoever can decipher this, and it was actually 2 retired teachers. And then this, like while they're having their morning breakfast, they deciphered it. I thought that was pretty interesting too.
Yeah, that's wild, dude.
But like the whole thing was just, so when I found out that, like when I saw that like they identified the guy, like the fact that he's not alive, I'm like, you motherfucker. You know what I mean? I was just like, that's too good. You know what I mean? That guy would have been the interview of the motherfucking century.
He was the
Yeah.
MVP, man.
Yeah, it was crazy. And what scares me though is that Nally and I talk about this all the time, is like that shit happens all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people just don't get caught
Yeah.
forever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like it's just so crazy. Like you think of like I mean, how Richard Ramirez got beat to death
Yeah.
by the city of Los Angeles, which was
Yeah.
fucking hilarious. Did you ever hear about that? Dude, oh my God, tell him about that shit.
Oh my God. I mean,
Do you remember how it happened?
yeah, he was like, I mean, his face was everywhere at this point because they were just like, this is who it is. Like, he's the one who's been going around raping and killing everybody. Like, here's his face. Like, and so, yeah, I mean, a lot of people are pissed off and somebody recognized him and.
Like just shouted him out on the street?
Yeah. Well, like, I mean, like this whole like neighborhood in, I think it was San Francisco, wasn't it? Yeah, it was like somewhere in San Francisco. But yeah, like this whole neighborhood of people just like citizen arrested him, like, and just started beating the shit out of him and like threw him into the cop car themselves.
Oh, they didn't beat him to death?
Well, they should
he's still-
have.
I was going to
he
say
still
that would have been
alive?
much cooler.
Yeah.
Isn't he still alive?
Is he?
Or if he died, he just recently died.
They should have gang raped him
So-
and then killed him.
So, but it was literally like out of a movie. So, like one thing that you left out is he was on a bus, and like she said that his face is everywhere, and it was literally just the community that was just like, is that the fucking Night Stalker on the bus
Yeah.
right now? He panics. He runs out of the bus. He's literally running across like the like freeways,
traffic. Yeah.
and he gets to a neighborhood, and he's like trying to mug this guy for his
Yeah.
car, but everyone is just like, we're going to band
Everybody's
together.
like, that's Richard Ramirez right there. Like,
The power of friendship.
Yeah.
And dude, and they were saying like he almost got away, and like some elderly Hispanic woman just like hit him with a fucking 2x4 in the back of the head, and it just kept him
Yeah.
down until the police showed up.
Yeah.
That's badass.
Yeah, and then Jeffrey Dahmer was just like, yeah, I got bodies in here. Like, come check it out, dude. It's fucking crazy. In here. Yeah,
Gross.
that dude was just like, yeah, come on, dude. Hey, these are people's feet. Crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dahmer was nuts. I liked that Zac Efron movie.
Wait. Oh, that was
Yeah,
the Bundy.
one
That was
pretty-
about Bundy.
Yeah, that was Ted Bundy.
Oh,
though.
you're right. That was
They did make a Dahmer movie though. Didn't we watch it together?
Yeah, wasn't it like my friend?
My friend
Dahmer,
Dahmer. Yeah, my
yeah.
friend
Yeah.
Dahmer. They did. That was also a graphic novel, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. It was the guy who like literally illustrated. Like it was like it was like a long comic book. Essentially, it's the only reason why I
Yeah.
read it, because it had pictures.
Fair enough.
I don't know. It's just crazy. Like we think about it all the time. Like Allie and I will talk. Like I've definitely like said like I want to fucking kill that guy. I don't know, man. Like, I don't think I've ever had a real bone in my body that something stopped me from like legitimately murdering someone. Have you?
Well, you think you could murder
No.
somebody?
No.
Oh, I think I could.
Okay, but like as a like a revenge thing, like a
Yeah, it would probably have to be like fueled by something. I don't think I could just indiscriminately murder a person.
well, yeah, and that's what I was gonna say. A lot of these dudes would pick up drifters and
Yeah.
stuff like that. I mean, Dahmer picked up, what was it? It was just like lost gay youth,
Yeah.
right? That were just kind of hitchhiking it across the country.
Right. I
People-
mean, but that's how it always is
Those
with
poor
serial
twinks.
killers. I mean, they constantly prey on the less desirables. They prey on the people who they know maybe somebody isn't missing them. Like they know who they're going after, and and it sucks.
Yeah. I mean, it would have to be one of those things where it's just like you hurt someone I love or killed someone I love.
Right.
But like
That's how I feel.
just to kind of like, you fucked up my coffee order, I'm going to fucking skin you alive. Like,
No.
But
But that's the even thing, like with them. I mean, it's like there's no reason at all,
right.
really.
Yeah. Well, like we were just talking about like with the Zodiac, those people were minding their own business.
Yeah.
I don't know. Could you do it?
I don't think so.
She only says that because this is on record. Robert wasn't afraid of the record.
Oh,
You all right over there?
yeah. Just
Indigestion?
the last bit of this beer is giving me crazy burps.
But then, like, I don't know. We were watching that thing on the. Did you ever watch that Cecil Hotel documentary about the chick?
Who's Cecil?
Or is it the Cecil Hotel?
What?
What is that hotel called? The one?
Yeah, the Cecil.
Yeah, the Cecil. You ever heard about that?
Mm.
Just a shitty rundown like hotel in Hollywood or Los Angeles in downtown LA.
Okay.
You never saw that video of like what was her name?
Elisa Lam.
Yeah, Elisa Lam. Oh, well, like there was like this whole crazy internet mystery of like this lady. I don't know. You've seen way more of it than I have. It's like elevator footage, right?
Yeah, basically. I think there's like more footage of her like in the lobby or something, but it's like that. I know you've probably seen it. It's like it's the camera's in the elevator and it's opening up and she's like peeking inside. Like it seems like she's like on drugs or something.
Right.
Like as if like she's hallucinating something because you can't see anything else. Like and she looks obviously freaked out. And like she like gets in the corner of the elevator and like acts like she's like hiding from something and then like constantly like peeks out like from the door, but it's like you never see anything.
So I'm showing Robert right now the video. So this is what sparked the whole thing. So so yeah, the door opens. Is she in there? Oh yeah, so she's clearly looks like something's wrong. I mean, a lot of
I don't know,
people,
man. She's just standing there.
well, I mean, you saw she was in the fetal position in the corner to start with. But it's like if you look at it, a lot of people thought that she was either like high on drugs or like but her body language shows like she's looking for someone or someone's looking for her. You know what I mean? So, and she was in this elevator for a long time.
Yeah.
Is this like sped up footage?
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, I think it does speed up, but essentially, like it's all like
She stays in that elevator
Yeah.
for a fucking while.
yeah, like so, like she'll get out, and then she'll just like like right here, like it looks like she's like talking to somebody,
Yeah.
and then she comes back in, and then, oh yeah, right here, so she's like doing like these weird hand gestures. So it's like this thing sparked a huge internet thing. Well, what happened is, what was it, like 3 days after this video?
20 days.
20 days after this video?
We were way off.
Yeah, I know I was. 20 days after this video, she's found in the water tanks on the top floor of this hotel.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this,
After not hearing or seeing from her in those 20 days.
so it's like people are now like, who
And
put
the
her in
people
there?
were like, they only found out because the
Oh, yeah.
water started
Ugh.
tasting bad.
People were drinking that
People
water.
live here. People at this hotel. Okay, this is not like the only weird shit that happens there, though.
Okay, yeah. So
Like so much terrible things.
Richard Ramirez lived there,
Richard Ramirez lived there.
Where is this place?
downtown LA.
It's pretty much where it's like on Skid Row, pretty
Mm.
much like where they go to like drop people off from like prison and mental hospitals. Like that's where they like just drop them off. Like after they're like, okay, like you've served your
Yeah.
sentence, I guess. Like here you go. And they just push you out into the world. Well, they usually just end up staying there in tents, living on the street.
Huh.
because they have nowhere to go, and it's just
So
all
it's
these,
just a
like,
bad neighborhood.
Yeah.
So it's like God knows what happened up there, but now again, like most
people
Netflix,
are committing suicide left and right in
Yeah.
almost every room. Some lady had a baby and then dropped it out the window.
yeah.
There was like a whole SWAT team in the building at one point trying to like take out somebody else while this lady was like, "Hey, do you want to stay in this room?" Like,
Oh yeah, there she was like giving a tour,
yeah,
and
she
there
was
was
doing
like
a tour,
and
and
the LA SWAT team was like, "You need to get out of here right now,"
yeah, they were like setting
Damn.
up to like basically like
like breaching clear.
yeah, like, and so it's just a cesspool of
So there's a lot of bad juju in this hotel. So, but this was all before, because this hotel's been around since like the 40s.
yeah.
And this happened, from that TV footage. It happened in like what, like 2008, 9? Right? Something like that. Or later than that, right? It was in like
Yeah.
But anyway, so now it's like a whole thing. It's like, was she pushed in there? Did she get on there on their own accord? Because then you learn that she wasn't taking her medication. So maybe that's why she was acting loopy.
How do we find that out?
Oh, dude. I mean,
It's a whole thing.
It's a whole
Did
thing.
they do like an autopsy?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was another thing. It's like
Yeah.
people are now like accusing them of like making false autopsy documents,
Yeah.
like trying to cover the hotel's ass. Like, no, like this was a suicide, and people are like bullshit.
Yeah.
And like, dude, it's a whole thing. You
Yeah,
really.
drowning yourself is like the worst way to.
But
kill
the thing is
yourself.
that, but the thing is that when you're, I mean, it's not crazy to like to hear about people who are so incoherent and they just wander in their backyard and fall in their pool. You know what I mean? It's just like that happens all the time. So,
Yeah.
but the thing is that like, according to the property managers, that there has to be a hatch in that silo. So it's like, but it's locked supposedly.
Yeah.
But so how the fuck did she do that? You know what I
Right,
mean?
She couldn't lock herself in there.
So now it's like, was it left unlocked for a reason? Were people convincing her to do it? Like, how did she do that?
Yeah, someone threw her in there.
Right. That's what we thought.
Yeah.
Like there. I mean, so I mean, it's a whole thing. Anyone who hasn't watched it, I mean, really, if you love that kind of stuff, do yourself a favor and check that shit out because
Yeah.
it is fucking
That's pretty
wild.
Yeah.
Man, did we become that podcast? Are we just a crime podcast now? Robert, do you believe in ghosts?
I don't know. Kinda. I mean, I'd
You
like to
do.
see one.
I would. Yeah. I don't know. That's like
Would
my.
you?
Well, maybe not, but then I'd know for sure.
Fair enough.
What would be scarier, like seeing an actual ghost with unknown intentions, or seeing an actual alien with unknown intentions?
How scary looking is the ghost?
I mean, it's not like 13 Ghosts where it's like it looks like Hellraiser, but it's just like I don't know, like an old timey ghost. I don't know.
It just looks like a white sheet.
Yeah, it's just Charlie Brown with a bunch of holes in it.
I think the alien would probably be scarier
I agree.
because I don't think aliens would look like, almond-eyed, big-headed aliens.
No,
that
I don't
we
think so
they
either.
are. I think they'd probably be closer to Prometheus aliens, and they
Yeah,
would fuck our
dude.
little asses.
Just
with their
fucking
big
Chad
buff
looking
bods. Yeah,
Chad looking Titans, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Bro. We're currently watching the newest American Horror Story, and guess kind of a spoiler alert. I guess it's only episode 3, so I
Well,
mean,
I
like,
guess this
Spoiler
is the
alert if you're watching. Don't
Yeah.
listen.
October. This is the spooky episode, everybody.
mm,
We're
Yeah.
going to talk about.
I mean, if you haven't seen it by the time this episode comes out.
right.
come on.
I don't know, like
people talk about on Tumblr a lot.
fast forward like 5 minutes, but like it does. Well, no, like so it's doing this thing where it goes back to like post World War II era, so it's all black and white, and then it goes to like New Age,
Right.
like so it's like not in black and white, and like so the whole thing with in black and white is that like okay, the government officials are now dealing with aliens, so there's like they're essentially trying to keep the peace.
Yeah.
Because they're aware that these aliens could just fuck our worlds up. You know what I mean? So, but then fast forward, it's like you're dealing with these 4 like 20-year-olds, and they get abducted, and they actually end up getting impregnated by aliens.
Yeah.
Dudes?
Dudes too.
Dudes.
Yo.
Yeah, 2 dudes and 2 chicks.
Yeah.
And yeah, so like, and like that is just my biggest fear, dude. Have you ever seen Fire in the Sky?
No, but
Have you seen Fire in the Sky?
Yeah.
I think even not knowing Fire in the Sky, I think face huggers planting babies in
No, you
me
need
is
to
worse.
watch Fire in the Sky. Hands down, has the scariest. It's a dream. Now I will
Yeah.
say it's a dream, but it is the scariest alien abduction I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I'd agree. That was pretty I was like,
Yeah.
It's like scarier than Signs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say so. And
It
that
is-
movie traumatized me for a good minute. Like Signs, I don't know why.
It has all the phobias, dude. It's got
Signs is fucking scary. You got to give that movie credit.
okay. Signs was scary.
movie's
Okay,
very
I was
scary.
terrified of that movie until I saw the scene that showed the alien at the birthday party where he just like Bigfoot walks through. He's just like real quick. I thought that shit was so
Dude, that shit was
funny.
so scary.
Also, the reason why I'm not afraid of movies like Signs and like is it The Day After Tomorrow? No. What's the other one? What's the one that started?
Independence Day.
No, the one that started as
No.
like a 1940s like broadcast that caused people to like kill themselves because they thought it was really
War
happening.
of the Worlds.
War of the Worlds.
Yeah.
So those movies don't scare me because in Signs, they die of water.
Yeah.
In War of the Worlds, they literally just get sick because they're not prepared for like the common cold.
Yeah.
So it's like those like yeah, but dude,
And also in Mars Attacks, country music.
that shit was
decimates
funny,
them.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean that's a spoof. But dude, I seriously, I would show you that scene if I
Oh,
wasn't.
is Mars Attacks a spoof? I wasn't aware.
Did you think it was a real alien movie,
Yeah,
Robert?
I thought that was a horror
Oh
movie.
man, I really hate to burst your bubble. That scene is so scary. I don't even want to. I don't even want to look it up because I'll watch it and I won't sleep tonight. That's how scary the abduction scene in Fire of the Sky is. So
I'd like to see it.
okay, well you can look it up.
No, you're gonna show
because-
me and watch it with me. You big baby.
You know what it was for me? It was the sheet part,
Yeah. And it was like the way that they kind of like
and they put shit in his mouth.
like filmed it and everything, like the I don't know.
yeah,
like,
yeah, they fucking stuffed that shit in his mouth,
Yeah.
and then they were about to put a fucking needle in his eye, bro.
Ugh.
Oh my
I
god.
don't know.
It's so scary, dude. And that movie made me afraid of aliens. That's the movie that made me have a panic attack when I saw the
The
fourth kind.
was pretty, yeah.
I never saw the fourth kind.
That movie
Yeah.
scared me because I just those movies that are like they look like real documentaries. Like they just freak me the fuck out. Except Cloverfield. Cloverfield made me sick because I couldn't even focus on what's going on.
The one with John Goodman was cool as
That
hell,
one
though.
was a great one. We were just talking about that. That one.
Cloverfield Lane.
Yeah, that was a great
That
one.
was a good one.
Yeah, it has that chick from Sky High in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, it does, mommy.
She's good looking. Who are you currently crushing on in the celebrity world, babe?
Me?
Yeah.
Mm,
Come on, nothing off the dome.
Come on, bro.
Like not one off
really.
the dome.
It's because she's so in love with me.
Damn.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Come on, bro.
Pretty much.
Come on. You want to skip? You want to skip for now?
I'm all about.
guess
I'm all
so.
about Anya Taylor-Joy. I love her.
Who's that?
Who is that?
Queen's Gambit.
Oh, she's gonna be in the new Super Mario movie. She's Peach.
Yeah.
Oh,
Also
okay. I know who
Peach.
you're
She's
talking
also
about.
in The Witch.
She's also in fucking Peaky Blinders.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Holy shit, she is in Peaky
Yeah,
Blinders.
she's
Yeah.
what? She's not Tobby. What's
No, yeah.
No, Michael's.
Michael's boo?
She's Michael's
Yeah.
wife, yeah.
Michael's shitty wife from America. That just fucks up the whole.
I don't know, man. Michael got a dime piece from America.
Do you know who mine is? Because it's never changed since we had the one discussion.
Kat Denny.
It's Kat Dennings, dude. Nom, 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 nom. Baby's thirsty, buddy. Kat Dennings is
suck,
yeah.
suck.
Oh, mommy, milky baby thirsty, dude. Oh, I remember when we first started dating. Like me and Allie were just like had like that conversation of like who would you cheat on me with, you know, with like a celebrity. I didn't
Yeah.
even remember her name. I was just like the chick with the big tits, dude. Like literally just
Hell yeah.
I instantly knew. Who it
yeah,
was.
just the boobs, dude. It all started from Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist, and I
I
was
was
like,
about to say that.
oh,
Yeah.
The Nick and Nora sex scene was fantastic.
yeah, it was awkward.
Yeah, it was
They
great.
just bang on a couch in a recording studio.
Yeah, it was great.
That's such a good movie. But now as an adult, I'm like, you couldn't. I don't care who it is. I'm not staying up till 5 a.m. to watch a band that I have to chase downtown.
Yeah.
My favorite person in that movie was
I'm
their
too lazy for that shit.
that drunk bitch they hung out with all night. She was my favorite, dude.
Yeah.
When she like
when
fuck,
she dropped her phone in the toilet.
and her fucking gum, dude. And she fucking picks her gum up and starts.
Oh God.
Oh, and fucking what's Jake? What's his name? From This Is the End. He's Seth Rogen's buddy.
Oh yeah, he was in it. Yeah.
Yeah, he plays the Jewiest Jew I've ever
Yeah.
seen in my life, dude. He's in a band that like their whole shtick is that they're Jewish. Remember? Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, like
yeah,
it was like
you're talking
them
about.
three on the album cover, and then like a flaming Star of David behind them.
Yeah.
Dude, that shit rocks. All right, your turn. Come on, we gave you enough time. Do you really have to try that hard?
Yeah.
Okay, hers is gonna be Hayden Christensen in Attack of the Clones.
I meant now.
Is that one girl?
That is a man.
Yes, it is.
That is
That's Anakin Skywalker.
Oh.
Yeah, see,
I forgot his
I
name.
struck a nerve
Sounds
there.
like-
She's like, damn, he do get me kind of horny, though.
Yeah.
I
Is
guess,
it because he's a
yeah.
bad boy?
Yeah, it's because he's naughty. He robbed banks and Jumper.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Jumper. That's
That
like
movie sucked dick, dude.
damn, dude. Fuck Hayden Christensen. Do you ever think about like what celebrities are doing like at this very second? I think about that all the time.
All the time.
Like, what do you think? What do you think Willem Dafoe's doing right now?
Who?
Willem Dafoe.
Oh, thank you. I thought you said William Dafoe, and I was like, huh?
No.
My man, Will.
Yeah. What do you think he's doing right now?
Oh, man. I don't know. Probably the most base shit of all time. I bet he's probably sipping on some really good alcohol or something. I want to imagine he's a classy gay guy like his character in Boondock Saints.
Is Willem Dafoe gay?
No. I
Oh.
mean, maybe. I don't know. But his character in Boondock Saints is.
It's always weird to me to think about old gay dudes. Like always
Ian
think.
McKellen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like thinking about Ian McKellen being gay. Like that's Gandalf, right?
No, that's
What's his name?
fucking Magneto, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. That's the guy that plays Gandalf, isn't it?
Fuck, you know what? You're right.
wait,
I'm
yeah.
retarded.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm stupid. It is Gandalf.
Yeah.
It always reminds me of that Always Sunny thing. It's like, do you think it's all an act? Like, do you think Ian McKellen goes home and shoots laser beams into his boyfriend's asshole? I don't know. I think Rob Halford's a pretty classy old gay guy. Or do you think he's just like a super freak?
He's a leather daddy. I don't think
yeah.
he's a classy gay guy.
I
He's
always
a total
like
leather daddy.
I'd love to think about my super homophobic uncle who loved Judas Priest.
Sorry, speaking of Judas Priest, real quick, can we talk about
Yes,
Richie
and I was-
Faulkner blowing his aorta up on stage while doing the Painkiller solo?
Dude,
and
and
not
this is-
missing a fucking note while his aorta exploded.
And this is why I tried to say it because I know your dad has the same issue.
Yeah.
But this morning when I was like, holy shit, like I was like reading my phone, like that's what I was reading. So this dude is performing the solo to Painkiller, which obviously from the name is like willy willy.
it's
You know,
a
like
long solo,
it's
too.
crazy,
Yeah.
and you could see in his fucking face, he's like, oh man, like he's literally bleeding from his chest. My man doesn't miss a note, but so they cut it short though, right? Or was that just so?
That was their last song because
yeah.
he didn't know what was going on. He was in so much pain, but he killed the rest of that song, went to the hospital, and got told by his doctor that most people do not survive this. But he finished the solo, recovered.
Yeah, he was saying like he's like I'm lucky that it was like the hospital was like 4 minutes away, or else like
Yeah, he would have
Yeah.
been toast.
what did I say on your post? I was like, sometimes I don't get out of bed because my tummy hurts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, I mean, real shit. Like, I've called out of work for so much less.
Yeah.
Right.
Finished his shift with an exploding heart.
My man was like Leonardo DiCaprio in that movie, dude. Like, what was that movie he was in? With the one where he just gets fucked up the entire
Oh
movie.
yeah, that movie. I don't.
No, the one
The
where
Revenant.
The Revenant. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Oh my god. You ever watch that movie?
Yeah.
That movie makes me sad. It's just like I don't feel good. Oh, here's this bear.
Yeah.
Like that's fucking crazy,
I don't
bro.
know. Unpopular opinion, but that's probably my least favorite Leonardo DiCaprio movie.
I mean, it's definitely not his most memorable. What's your favorite?
That's a hard
This is
one.
a good topic because
That's
you're
such
dealing
a
with some
hard
two
one.
chats here that love this guy.
I would
so
say
It's gonna be hers. Is gonna be Romeo and Juliet.
great movie though.
that is a good
It
As
is a
movie.
banger. I like that one.
The fact that they just don't break like the original like scripting of that is so great.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
When
Their
they when
swords
he,
are guns.
my man bites his thumb at him at the fucking pier. So funny.
I really loved him in Great Gatsby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a yeah. He,
I just like loved his whole character and his look. I was just like, oh,
That's
bitch,
the
how
old,
do you go back to her piece of shit husband when you have that? Like, come on.
That's the one where he like says like old sport all the time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. This
Yeah.
is Jay Gatsby.
yeah. He's Jay Gatsby, and she was just like,
Yeah.
no.
I was like, I'm gonna fuck this.
I was like,
nerd.
fuck you, Daisy.
Yeah.
Just proves that bitches ain't shit, bro. I mean, really. Like, what about you?
You heard it here first from Allie. Bitches ain't shit.
Your turn, buddy.
Favorite Leo movie?
Yeah.
If we're going strictly based on Leo's roles, I'm gonna have to say Gilbert Grape.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a good one.
So sad.
because he plays a very convincing retard.
You a fucking retard or what?
I wish you didn't. I was trying so hard to get it before you
did-
said that.
He did so fucking well that people thought he was retarded after that movie came out.
True. Yeah.
Fucking king. Also, honorable mention, I do really like The Revenant because I'm also a big Tom Hardy fan. And Tom Hardy got scalped in that movie, which I thought was cool.
That's fucking gnarly. Wolf of Wall Street, hands down. I love watching that movie because I like having a reality check if that's what just a bunch of money does to you.
Yeah.
You know? Like, but I just
Makes you cool as fuck.
It makes you fucking based as shit, dude. The stories in that movie and then some from Jordan Belfort, if you haven't just listened to this guy ramble about his life, is fucking gnarly.
He's got a podcast, doesn't he?
He was on Jake Paul's podcast and he fucking spilled like beans on like just the craziest shit. Like these crazy parties where it was just like we're all gonna fuck this lady right now and we're all gonna watch it because it's just like a crazy thing to watch, and then some dog is gonna come in and lick up the rest.
Disgusting.
Yeah, and he does that story so much justice.
Slurp, slurp, bow wow.
Yeah, bro. It's crazy what that guy did in his entire reign of that shit. I would say honorable mention would have to be Django, only because I personally believe that he is so excited to say the N-word. Like, I think that his excitement to just say the N-word whenever he wanted to in that movie.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure all his N-words were scripted.
I think he threw a couple freestyles in there, if I'm being honest.
I'm pretty sure the only freestyle was his broken hand.
That-
he didn't even
and that
plan
too.
That one.
Yeah.
That part was really cool too.
That
I
one.
will say it was kind of a dick move to just rub his bloody hand on that lady.
Yeah.
Because she wasn't expecting that.
No.
I would have
Nope.
been like, excuse me?
No,
Like,
they're
Oh no,
actors.
Tarantino's
but
behind.
yeah, and then I thought of it in that way, and I was like, she
This
was
is such a
probably
good
like,
shot
they
if I fuck
was
this
like,
up.
hopefully, I was like, girl, I hope you got paid a little bit more for that,
Right.
like.
Because Tarantino's in the back, like, don't fuck this shot up right
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
Like, don't stop.
Like, I can imagine that's probably what was going on.
Oh,
Well,
fuck.
plus she was acting with fucking Leo.
yeah.
So she probably had to
I
be
probably
like,
would have been like, yes, please.
Yeah,
wipe
Daddy,
your blood on
I'll
my
look it up
face.
later. God.
Leo, you can improv come on my face. I mean, I'm not gonna stop the scene. You know what I mean?
True.
I don't know.
Okay.
I like a lot. I mean, I don't know. I fucking love Once Upon a Time in Hollywood too. I love
good one.
him in that movie.
I was gonna throw that one up as my honorable mention because him and Brad Pitt.
And
together
I was
are
gonna say, you know who's
so
the
good.
real king player in that movie?
Brad Pitt in the jeans with the goddamn
don't-
tool belt.
Yeah, I'm not
Gets
usually like
my
a huge
pussy hard. Are you?
Brad Pitt fan, but like in that movie I was like, okay. Like
He was sexy as fuck when he's fixing on the roof, dude.
My mother's
yeah.
a notorious Brad Pitt hater, and she even had to be like, hey,
yeah.
what's up?
Also, dude, because I didn't see that movie until Allie and I watched it together, and I gotta say, Allie tells me everything, and we're so bad with surprises, and I love her so much because she knew when that scene was coming up with the hippies, and he fucks them all up, and she didn't say anything to me.
That's great.
But she told me after the movie, she's like, literally, I barely watched. I watched you watch that scene because as soon as he fucking just perfect spirals that can
Yeah.
of dog food into that bitch's nose, dude, I was a mess of just pure yelling and just laughing. I was like, what is
Yeah.
happening?
The sequence is godlike.
Yeah.
I just love, like, I
So
love
what should have happened?
exactly. Like, that's why I
Like-
love that movies because they just literally get lost.
Yeah.
No, it's not that they don't get lost. It's that fucking Leonardo comes out and yells at them to get
Yeah.
the fuck off his
Well,
property.
they ended up at the wrong house.
Oh, I thought it was because he yelled at him and like, all right, well, let's fucking kill
No.
this
No,
asshole.
they were trying to go to Sharon Tate's house.
Oh,
Yeah.
because,
she was right next
because
door.
Charlie said
Yeah.
to kill.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, okay. He didn't.
God damn, speaking
like,
of Sharon
sort
Tate,
of-
though, Margot Robbie.
Oh, God, yeah.
There you go. That's
Hottie.
her celebrity crush.
That's me
yeah.
licking on her feet in that movie, dude.
Sam.
Oh my
It's me
god.
licking on her feet after she fucking walked 10 miles, dude.
Or like Megan Fox and Jennifer's Body, like.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
Megan Fox in general. Fuck me
Yeah.
up, bitch.
Dude.
No, that scene where she's sexually working on the motorcycle in Transformers.
Mm-hmm.
That's
yeah.
definitely another pause. Like when you could just you could almost see her pussy lips like from like her Daisy Dukes. Like
Yeah, when you see the
You're
sweat,
just like.
the
yeah.
sweat glisten off those titons, like
Also,
Did you
what?
see her dress at the
Yes.
the VMAs?
Yes.
Oh my god! I was like, girl, and she's with MGK. I'm like, you can do so much
I
better.
know.
What
She calls
the
him
fuck?
daddy. It's the funniest thing in the world.
I am so like, you guys are cringe.
That dude's a king. He's living the life right now.
I guess. I don't know. And then it's like, who? if they fucking hang out with Travis Barker and Khloe Kardashian
Travis,
all the time.
Travis Barker's fucking Khloe Kardashian.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Rip
or
to
was
another
it?
king.
Is it Khloe or is it Courtney? I don't know.
It's probably Courtney. Oh,
I
no,
think it's
maybe
Courtney.
Maybe it's Khloe because Courtney she's into black dudes.
Oh.
They all are.
Yeah, I guess that's
They
true.
all are.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Well, Chloe's the fucking massive one, right? She's into the
she's the whale of the.
Oh wow.
she's the big Kardashian sister.
Okay, so then I think it's Courtney. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the thing right now, which also really annoys me, is that like the whole like post rock like emo culture's what's in right now. It's kind of like the thing that we talk
Did
about.
you see that article where they called Megan Fox and Courtney? Yeah, it was Kourtney Kardashian goth.
I did, yeah, I saw that.
What?
I think it was on Snap or something.
Yeah.
I saw like a little.
I was
Those
like,
bitches made goth girls
Courtney and
kill
making
themselves in
goth
high school.
girls.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, it that's just what's in now. It's like what me and Allie talk about. It's like I didn't get too into anime as a kid, but
Having black hair and tits means you're goth. That's all
I
it
mean,
is to
pretty
it.
much. I mean, that's just. But like, I mean, even what little I dabbled in anime, it's like I definitely was like made fun of for it.
What
Oh, yeah.
little you dabbled in. Stop lying, dude. You watch anime all the time.
I do now because of her, but I mean, like I was
Yeah.
so basic with anime my entire life. I just watched Toonami, but it's like I would talk about fucking Bobo because of the
Dude,
name.
I fucking love that show.
Yeah, like
That's a banger show.
So good.
No,
Or
or
like-
like karate's.
or like me and
force to be reckoned with.
my friends would be fucking stupid. Like I was really into Bleach as a kid, and like I remember specifically a vivid traumatizing memory of we had a school that like if during recess like they would give you like a bat, like if you wanted a basketball you could check one out, or like a football or stuff like that, you know.
Did you go to school in prison?
No, no, it was just like you didn't have to bring your own. Like we had them. Like, and I'm just saying, like I never went to a school after that had that, and we were just being stupid. Like we'd watch anime together, and like every time like one of us tried to shoot a 3, we'd try to do like the Bleach, like the Bunkai, like you know what I mean, just like you know what I mean, like stupid, like.
No, yeah.
I mean, yeah, in the 6th grade, I definitely Naruto ran.
I
Like,
tried to go Super
you know?
Saiyan in 3rd grade multiple
Yeah.
times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I still remember my jutsu hand signs that I made as a kid, bro. Like I mean, it's just.
I had like a headband and everything.
I'm out here getting
Yeah,
dubs.
me
I'm just
too.
like, let's
Yeah.
fucking go, dude. Like,
Yeah.
let's fucking like, you know, it's. But I remember when we were doing that, like these kids, literally, like these dudes. They were dudes back in the day when I was a kid because they definitely looked older than me. But they fucking stole our basketball, and they were just like, that shit's fucking stupid.
Lamau.
Yeah, and now those dudes are rocking fucking DBZ Cross Adidas shoes.
That rocks.
It does rock, but it's just like fuck you.
Like
Like,
it's a
king
trend
shit.
now. Yeah.
Hate everything until it's cool, and then act like you started it. That's cool as fuck.
don't elaborate and leave.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, I mean, we're all definitely like predecessors of what nerd culture is in our own ways. I mean, you were definitely, from what you've told me about your childhood, nobody was getting down to like Primus and heavy metal like you were as a kid. I was definitely, as a child, like in like the 7th and like 6th grade, I was definitely listening to like Top 100 if it wasn't
Yeah.
for like Hillary putting on Metallica, you know, or you know, like with you, like you
I
were.
used to listen to the Now CDs.
Oh yeah, for sure. I had
yeah.
I had one of those. Yeah, and like you're a huge Sailor Moon fan. Like you're the only person I know that knows like everything about that show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, and then my whole thing came from like Magic the Gathering and shit like that, which is still not the coolest. Bunch of
Allie.
fat sweaty nerds.
What?
Who's the best Sailor Scout?
Oh,
God. What?
Mercury, dude.
Shut up. I didn't ask you.
Mercury?
I think Mercury. She's my favorite.
Yeah. She's pretty cute. In terms of what? Like, what do you mean? Just the best
Who's your
overall?
favorite Sailor Scout?
Like, don't even think about it. Just
Yeah,
what's the first that
just
comes to
what's
mind?
The
when
first
you-
one that comes to mind is always Sailor Mars. What?
I never meet other Jupiter heads. I don't know why.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, Jupiter's great too.
Sailor
I just-
Jupiter is such a fucking
he had a
babe.
Jupiter poster in his room.
Yeah.
I still have that Jupiter wall scroll. I love that thing.
Yeah, I liked Mars. I always thought she was cool. But now, like again, I'm gonna be 27 on Sunday. But every time like Allie's watching an anime that involves like magical girls, every time they're just like and they're like powering up. I'm like, yo, let's fucking go, dude! Like it's fucking time to get cute and fight
Yeah.
crime.
Yeah,
Like-
it's always time to get cute and fight crime, dude.
Like not, but it's like it just maybe it is just being like a gatekeeping nerd. But it's like it does kind of sting a little bit. It's just like
Yeah.
you're an asshole. Like
Yeah. Well, people made me feel like killing myself over it, so it's like, fuck you.
Over anime?
Yeah.
Why did they do that?
Well, I mean, not just anime. I mean, there's plenty of other, I guess, factors.
my
to
friends
bully
made me want to
at the
kill myself
time.
every day. They were mean
You
to me.
know, but like, I don't know.
Robert would just watch me eat just copious amounts of chicken sandwiches at lunch and then make fun of me for it. You remember that time we made you laugh so hard while you were eating you threw up?
Yeah.
That shit was so funny.
I made a chick do that one time too.
I was like mid eating something. I don't remember who said what, but I like projectile vomited across the table.
Yeah.
Because I was laughing so hard and it just came right back up.
That was like me in medicine. Like, and we would do it all the time to this girl. Like, we would try to make her laugh so hard that she would throw up.
That table was such a fucking god tier table.
It was good, man.
That was the best part of school. What was it? Me, you, Diego, Chris.
We lost it senior year.
Yeah, Derek.
Well, my senior year. Your
And George.
Your super senior year.
Well, both Georges sometimes. Right?
Nah. Other George never showed up.
What do you mean other? Oh, because he was always skipping school.
Yeah, that dude was never there.
I hope that guy's doing okay.
He's fine. I've met him recently enough.
What? Do you have him on social media?
No, but I talked to him.
He's alive?
Yeah, he's good.
Well,
He's
as good as you can be, I guess.
he's fine. He's still alive.
That poor guy. There's a situation. I guess we're not saying last names, but my man's just tried to end it all by drinking something. Drano. And survived, but he came out the other way with a definite, not speech
he sounds
impediment.
Like Kermit the Frog.
Yeah,
now.
he sounds like Kermit the Frog. So it's like I remember when I saw him after that, it was just such like a dude.
Burned the shit out of his vocal cords.
It's like you tried to kill yourself, bro. Like that's fucking crazy, you know. So it's like I always like to reminisce about that table because, except for I don't know, Diego, I'm not a big fan of anymore, but no one is.
I met that guy because he complimented my Megadeth shirt.
I met that guy because he had a fucking Razorback guitar, and I thought it was the coolest shit of all time. I also thought his dad was the coolest dude of all time. His dad rocked. His dad was in a wheelchair, but he just lived life 365. Like he definitely was just like the coolest. Like he would always talk about how he just went to parties and got fucked up all the time. And I don't know. I mean, nothing against being in a wheelchair, but I was like, that rocks because you're in a wheelchair. Because like if I was in a wheelchair, I'd probably fucking roll off a cliff
right now, please.
Yeah. So it's like I don't know. Did you stick with the same clique in high school throughout your throughout your years?
I would say mostly. Yeah.
Like, did you keep just the same friends you met in freshman year?
Pretty much. Well, I mean, those were like my friends from like middle school and even like elementary school.
You got to pick her up, Robert.
I know. I'm gonna get her.
It was only really until like, I mean, I was well.
There you go, baby.
By the time I got kicked out, that's when I stopped hanging out with a lot of people. Yeah.
I was actually really surprised about because you know, like adults tell you all the time, it's just like, oh, like the friends you knew in high school, like you'll never hang out with them after. It's like I was so surprised at like how much weight that carried because it really is just like 3 people.
Yeah.
It's just Robert, Christian, and Courtney. Really, I mean.
Yeah.
And Delilah here.
Yeah.
She's from high school too.
Yeah, I mean, my only friend that's been around that long is Madison.
She's a good friend.
She is a good friend.
You keep your friends
I love her.
tight, bro.
I do.
Yeah,
I'm very, very picky.
I keep
about
my
friend
circle
group.
small.
Yeah.
I'll cut you off for nothing. You look at me funny, I'll cut you off. I don't need nobody.
Wow.
Because I'm a stud.
Yeah.
I keep my circle small.
Yeah.
Move in silence.
Like lasagna.
Don't let nobody know what you're about to do next.
Are you doing a bit right now? Like.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
You can't trust nobody, not even yourself.
I am doing a bit right now.
I will say most of your friend circle though is definitely still from high school though.
Well, okay, all right.
No, I'm just saying like.
You're gonna call me a regressed man-child.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying
He's
that
saying
like.
you peaked in high school.
Oh yeah, dude. Robert has never been
I haven't
sexier than
even
when he was in
begun
high
to
school.
peak.
And then when I do, I'm gonna peek all over everybody.
Yeah, literally me, dude.
That's when Robert had a sexy 6-pack. Was in high school.
Hey, don't bring up my fucking budding beer belly right now.
Oh, it's getting there.
Shut up.
It's how it starts, bud.
How many marshmallows have you eaten today, fatty?
I am a marshmallow.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I'm just saying. Hey, I'm not attacking. I'm just saying that's how it starts.
Hey, Delilah, who's the fattest host on this podcast?
You're gonna make her cry. No, she can't be mean.
She said, "I love you."
Oh, you're right. Delilah can't be mean to you. I'll be mean. fuck you.
I don't know why you're being mean to
You
me.
called me fat.
I didn't call you fat. I'm just saying, like, be careful. That's how it happens. Just fucking stay active, bro.
Stop speaking fat. It's a good thing my job is so fucking active. Otherwise,
Well, it's not showing it.
Delilah, I need you to go piss on him, please.
It's getting cooler outside, so we're definitely gonna need to start doing something, bro.
Yeah.
We need to get out of
I
the fucking
agree.
house.
I would like to.
I mean, I have the privilege of being able to leave the house whenever I want. You know, so.
Yeah.
Damn, is this a no car call out? I like this.
No, it was the fact that Allie's a pretty lady and she can't leave the house unaccompanied
Oh.
after 6 p.m. or else she'll be on the news.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially
maybe.
living out here, I guess.
Yeah.
We have this.
There's a lot of people going missing lately, so you know.
Have you heard about that? About the guy who's just fucking murdering people around the Tempe area?
Yeah, actually, the guy that's been killing people at Tempe Town Lake.
Yeah.
Didn't we say I like fucked up my words? And I was like, we should get him on the podcast.
Yeah, I remember that.
I was like, wait. Oh no, you know what I'm saying? I was like, we should do a podcast from Tempe Town Lake and then just have random people come on and try.
Yeah,
but I was
just
like, what
interview
if
people.
what if we get the killer on? Like,
Isn't that the whole point? We want to interview that guy.
I don't want to be near that guy at
Just
all.
be like, hey, how come? How
we
come
know-
you? How come you want to kill people?
do we know that it's a guy?
Yes,
I don't know.
yes.
Yeah.
Women don't kill.
That's actually not true.
They're
but
only capable.
But the thing is that they're smart.
Yeah.
I like read this thing.
I think that more women definitely kill. They're just better at getting away with
So
it.
I read this thing that
I don't know
women
if I agree
women
that
kill
Women are smart.
at a higher level of premeditated, whereas one more time.
Because I'm a
I'm
stud.
just gonna like break this bottle on the table.
Allie kills Robert this episode. No, but I read this thing that women are way more likely to premeditate, whereas men are just way more likely to just go out there and just
We're gonna post meditate.
Yeah.
We're gonna kill and then think about it later.
I mean, it's no secret. Allie's definitely told me that if she wanted to get away with it, she feels like she absolutely could.
I think I could.
I don't know if you could, because I feel like
no, you totally could as a woman.
you think.
Yes.
Well, the first thing I would do is tell Allie that I killed somebody, so that's like my first downfall.
like, officer, I killed him with this pussy.
Could be you if you want. Just saying, man. I don't know. It doesn't matter how woke most men are. I feel like that's just definitely a
Live by the sword, die by the sword. It's gonna-
yeah, brother, bro.
that cop's going out. That's all there is to it. It's another missing persons
Because
case.
I only know like of like 2 real like serial killer women, but like that's it.
You know them personally?
Well, no, like I know of them.
Oh.
Can you stop? I get it. I didn't graduate high school in time. Can you stop attacking
Stop what?
my English skills? I'm sorry I didn't say of.
No, you did. You spoke correctly the first time. I'm just being an asshole. I like how I was able to make you second guess the words that came out of
You
your
know, I
own
think
mouth.
25 episodes is a good cap. I think this is really just a way to introduce Allie as my new co-host.
No.
We could do that.
They have a separate podcast. Listen to their
Yeah.
podcast. It's called Pillow Talking, hosted by my good friend Jacob Santoro and his beautiful girlfriend Allie.
Aw.
Yeah, very
job.
gracious hosts.
Did you just call her beautiful, dude? Don't step out fucking side right
Hey,
now.
I'm sorry. We need to pause the podcast real quick.
Speaking facts.
It's time to get into the streets with Jacob right now.
I don't know what I would do on if we were out in public and someone was just like was hitting on you. Like, would you expect me to do something?
I mean, if they were like aggressively hitting on me, then yeah.
Like if it was getting real physical.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm over here just. Oh, fuck. that guy's 6'5".
I would break up with you if you did not.
What? I'll just.
If you don't go home with a broken nose, we're done.
You know, I've always wanted to do that though, like, cause I'm such a, like, not, like, aggressive person. But like, have you ever seen Goodfellas?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You know that scene where his girlfriend like is being harassed by her neighbor, and he's like, "Go inside, it's fine." And he goes over there and whips the shit out of him with his fucking bah. He's like, "If you come near again, I'll fucking kill you." I've always wanted to do that.
It's just a little trivia here. That woman that was Ray Liotta's girlfriend in Goodfellas, that's Dr. Melfi from The Sopranos.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is.
I
Have you
never
seen the new
watched that
movie?
show.
Have you seen the Sopranos movie?
I haven't yet, but I heard it's kind of lackluster.
You know, Allie's never seen the Sopranos.
Neither of
Yeah.
you.
I have.
Not all of it.
I watched it with my mom.
All of it?
I think so. That means no.
Yeah.
No, but my mom got like one of these like shitty white elephant gifts, and like it was like just the collector's box of like The Sopranos, and I think we started watching. She still has it.
That's far from a shitty white elephant gift. I'll buy that from your mother.
You want to watch that
Hey,
soon?
Kim.
Is that?
Let me get that Sopranos box set, please.
You want to call her and ask her?
Yes.
All right, let's go. All right, okay. I'm not gonna say anything. I'll let you say, "Hey, you're on the podcast." Okay?
All right.
You got to say that.
Can I call your mom, Kim?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Let's give her a call. Let's see if she answers.
You should call her mommy.
I was gonna. Don't ruin the surprise.
Let's see if she answers.
Hello.
Hey, mommy, you're on the podcast.
Hello.
This is Robert. We were talking about.
You call me mommy.
God damn it.
Jacob said you have a Sopranos box set.
Yeah? You want to buy it?
Yes, actually, we were just talking about that. He said you haven't. I said I would love to buy that off of your mother.
And you know what?
Huh.
I've had that thing for like, I want to say 6 years, 8 years, and I've barely even watched the first episode.
Oh my God.
Wait, so is that I could have swore we watched it together. Is that a fake memory that I have then? Because I could have swore we spent time
I
watching
know.
that.
He was like, we watched it.
There's shit Jake talks about that are a lot of fake memories.
Jacob's making up quality time with his mom. That's awful.
Because he was high when
Yeah.
he lived here.
Mom, did you ever know that I came home high?
Jake, I knew a lot of things you were doing when you were home.
No,
I
you
knew a
didn't.
lot of things.
You didn't know.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
Well, Robert was so excited to ask you about that because that's like one of his favorite shows. So.
I do love that show. Yeah, we'll keep in touch. My people will call your people. We'll get that transaction started.
We'll make a deal.
Yeah.
I love
All
you.
right, sounds good.
I love you, Mama.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, there you go.
That was great. She didn't even
was
bat
great.
an eye. She just said, "Did you call me mommy?"
I like how you didn't deny it either. You were just like, anyways.
Yes. I was wondering. Yeah. There you go. So if you ever want it, she'll sell it to you.
Sweet. Yeah, I do want it because HBO Max is a trash app.
See, I get that from my mom. Is I'll never give you something, but if you want to buy it from me, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm still the boyfriend. I'm like, Allie, you hungry? And she's like, yeah, can I get this? I'm like, you got money?
All right, I finally have to break the seal, and then it's time to crack this beer.
All right, man, we're gonna keep going. That's fine.
And now more of The Basement Dweller.
Please rise.
Cock and ball torture from Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia at en.wikipedia.org. Cock and ball torture, CBT, is a sexual activity involving torture of the male genitals. This may involve directly painful activities such as wax play, genital spanking, squeezing, ball busting, genital flogging, urethral play, tickle torture, erotic electrostimulation, or even kicking. The recipient of such activities may receive direct physical pleasure via masochism through knowledge that the play is pleasing to a sadistic dominant. Image, electrostimulation applied on a penis. Contents. Section 1, in pornography. Section 2, ball stretcher. Section 3, parachute. Section 4, humbler. Section 5, testicle cuff.
What is this?
Section 1,
I'm sorry, Allie.
What the fuck?
What do you
you
mean?
not
It's our
listening?
humble national anthem. What are you talking about?
That was our Stars and Stripes right there.
Yeah.
Well,
What'd you think?
That was Old Glory.
all right. Well, I don't know. That was strange.
Are you into that?
What do you mean?
Cock and ball
CBT.
torture. Yeah,
Oh.
CBT.
Um,
Like if I wanted you to spank my balls, would you do it?
if you, I
Do you
guess,
want Jacob to spank your balls?
Well, I don't have
Your
balls.
your lady
so-
balls.
Spank your little ovaries, maybe?
Well, when you put it that way, I guess.
Have you ever like hooked up with a guy that like that's what they want?
To spank her ovaries.
No.
No.
I bet. Have you at least had creeps like on the internet that tell you
Yeah.
that's what they're into?
Yeah, totally.
Robert, would you let?
Unsolicited?
Has anyone ever asked you to step on their nuts with stilettos?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Can I ask what platform this was on? Like
Like all of them.
like Twitter, Facebook.
Mostly Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Are they like your beautiful send Bob, please?
Yeah.
Oh,
A lot
You
of
get a lot of
those.
Indians.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I
A lot of
love
old
that.
guys.
I wish I
mostly.
was a woman.
This is why I love her, because she was hesitant for me to say that I was into it because I know she doesn't want to hurt me.
I mean, she likes you, man. You gotta
Yeah.
really convince her to hurt you. Do something super mean to her,
Well, I've
and
never
then ask
really
her to
been
step on
like
your
a
balls.
super dominant person.
Oh, she tried.
anyway.
She tried smacking me around. That was a pretty funny night.
Yeah. I
Dude,
tried.
what
I
did
think
you
we
like
talked about it. I
did
think
you
we
like
talked-
Smack him in the face.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Is that one night, I mean, whatever. I talk about so much. Can I talk about it?
Yeah, of
Sure.
course you
Okay.
can.
So we have sweet marital love, and you know, like we're making out.
When did you guys get married?
We didn't. I just like saying that
Yeah.
because we're so sweet. She grabs my hands, and I think she's gonna do like a super sweet like vanilla hand holding, but then she just throws them on like our metal frame bed, and I'm like, oh, like, all right. And then I'm like, okay, you know, and then she kind of gives me like a little, you know, on the face. I'm like, okay, you know. But then, so here's the thing. Allie is so sweet. She's like, okay, she's never, because you were saying you never really were in this.
No.
Yeah, so she's like, am I doing it right? You know, kind of thing. So
Yeah.
she, like, I could feel her hand like coming up like my chest, and I'm like, okay, she's gonna try to choke me, you know. The first thing she does is she gets her thumb and she puts it right here, and I was just like, oh,
And just for the listeners, where's right here?
like, oh, right on my Adam's apple. She just it sounded like fucking Evan Almighty, dude. Like when he's doing the teleprompter, dude. What the and I felt so bad because I was like, you're doing great. Thank you.
You just didn't have it in you to be like, hey, you're literally crushing my windpipe.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's all right. She's trying.
I felt bad.
So if one day I was just like, I just want you to speed bag my balls, would you do it?
I would need to like prepare for that. Like I have to put myself like
Get you a punching bag?
yeah, like I have to like put. I feel like I really have to try to get in that space.
What if instead of a speed bag, you just like took a fly swatter to his nuts?
I think I could do
Would
that.
you do that easier?
Yeah.
We don't need a fly
That'd be a
swatter.
lot.
We
Like,
have.
just spank his nuts with a fly swatter.
I have things
Oh,
to
yeah,
spank.
yeah.
I have things to spank
I
my
could
nuts
do
with.
that. Yeah.
Oh, Jacob's a degenerate. That's right. He's
Yeah.
got
Doing things
to
with my
spank
hands
nuts.
just feels so like personal.
Because she's gonna fucking Delaware smash my balls, dude. Have you ever seen those videos of like,
Yeah.
oh my god, that shit is so fucking rough. Robert jokes about it, but I don't think as soon as someone did it to Robert, I think he would
I
instantly.
think the most like I don't know like fascinating and strange thing for me is like the people who like to just be sit on.
That is interesting.
You know, like there are just like women who like professionally sit on people.
Were you gonna say something, Robert? Because I have a retort.
Oh, you have a retort to what I may
No,
say?
to what she said. I just don't want to.
No, go ahead, dude.
The theme of the podcast is allowing people to speak.
Oh yeah.
So if
Just
it's okay
this
with you,
episode?
Robert. Yeah, just this one. So if it's okay with you, may I speak?
Yeah, dude.
All
I
right.
hate that you're asking me about that.
Robert and I like to just yell over each other. Allie's the nice touch that we need for this podcast
Yeah.
because we
My
just.
comfortable spot is constantly saying the same sentence introduction
But
like 6
what if
times
I-
before Jacob shuts up. and
Okay,
I fucking,
but hey, just like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it comes from like a comfort thing, and I just think it becomes sexualized. Like okay, this is such a bad example, but Ethan, who has autism, really loves pressure. So when he was growing up, what?
nothing. I just love how you're using your like underage autistic brother to make a sexual comparison.
No, I'm just saying. Yeah.
No, keep going. You have
Okay.
to finish it.
So he would like it when like he would lay on the floor and then he would like grab because he doesn't talk, so he would like kind of like grab for your hand And as soon as you gave him your hand, he would pull you down, and he liked when you just literally just sat on top of him. So
Interesting.
and like okay, and like he like sleeps with like a weighted blanket. I will say that like when we cuddle and you're like on my chest,
Yeah.
it does feel nice.
Yeah.
Like it feels safe. Now, when you have two big butt cheeks like on your face,
yeah.
I don't get that.
Then you'd
You're
be
right.
like, yeah.
I don't know. I don't even like to ask for 69 because I feel like my shit's all fucked up down there.
Nah, I'll motorboat your pussy lips. Like, let's.
Ladies, did you hear that?
Oh, Robert's single and ready to motorboat pussy lips, bro.
Yeah. We'll get down in there.
Robert, you like munching box?
It's my favorite, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Before or after feet?
Before feed her like a supplement.
Wait, can we have this? Can we have this really addressed on the podcast? Do you really like feet?
We've already talked about
I think
this.
you've already talked
Did
about
we?
this. I
Yeah,
think
we've already
so.
done this. Yes.
Is
It started off as a kink I joked about, and it became something where I legitimately like sucking on toes. So like,
What about it?
uh,
Is it the fact that it's like dirty? Like,
no, actually, some women just have really good looking feet, man. I don't know. Like,
I love your feet.
No, my feet are weird. I don't like my feet.
Allie's very self conscious because she has.
cause I don't do anything to take care of my feet besides clipping my toenails. Women actually take care of their
Which
feet.
you do, but you just have a big foot size.
I guess, yeah.
But it's not bad. I fucking
Wait,
love your
what's a
feet.
big foot size though?
I have like, it's like 8.5, like 9.
That's not huge. Like,
It's bigger than I like.
Well, sorry that you don't have little dainty feet, but
Yeah.
I love your feet.
No,
The only problem with it is that the fact that we both walk around barefoot in this house and we have
so
5
you're
cats
just
in this house.
constantly
Yeah,
sucking on toes.
constantly.
Oh.
No, we're constantly covered in pet fur and
Yeah.
fucking like cat litter and shit. So
Yeah, so suck on each other's toes in the shower.
yeah.
damn, that'd be
Yeah.
sick as fuck, dude. That's
Yeah.
all we do in the shower for 45 minutes. Is
You just one of you does a handstand while the other one sucks on their toes, and then you just switch after 10 minutes.
we just like kind of kid and play choreograph a dance, but it's just I just put my feet on Allie's shoulders and she just. I would let her do it. It would just tickle. Like that's my whole
Jacob's
thing.
like
I
one
would not
hand
do it.
handstanding,
No.
beating his meat while his toes.
You
get
wouldn't
sucked.
suck on my toes?
No.
What if I clean them?
You wouldn't suck on his toes ever for anything.
Can I put you on the real spot?
What?
Would you?
Would you lick his butthole?
Yeah.
Would you like mine?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I would.
I don't know about that.
I'm kind of surprised you guys, neither of you, have licked each other's buttholes.
No,
yet.
because here's the thing: is that Allie misinforms herself with the fact that I don't like to have butt sex.
But that you just don't like butts at all.
I love butts. Butts are cool. I love her butt. I'd give it a little, I'd give it a little kiss.
I don't know.
I love smooching butt cheeks. Man.
Like
I
I've
feel
had
you.
it done before, and it just like I don't know. It's not my thing, so I don't. Like I just kind of like okay.
But was it just like a hookup thing where
What do
he
you
just like
mean?
ate your ass? And
No.
It was just
No,
like
we're life partners, so it's like,
Yeah.
what if it's my thing? Would you eat my butt?
that's what I'm saying.
I'll
Like,
shower.
Like
Your
a-
butt?
No,
Yeah.
like if there was a connection and Jacob ate your ass, you think it would be better than like
Like, do you want me to
your
eat yours
previous
first?
experience?
Yeah. Oh, good question.
Because you guys are actually like on a level.
I guess, yeah.
I mean, don't lie. I mean, you could be completely
I mean,
honest.
you'd have to like.
like romanticize or like kind of like give you the romantics first.
Like throw down rose petals on the bed and then eat your butt cheeks.
I think like shave. Like you'd have to like shave your
Let me-
butthole.
you know, can you help me shave? Because I can't reach back there.
That's my issue. I'm so scared to shave my.
Robert
butthole.
has the hairiest ass of all time, dude.
Yeah.
No, I have the hairiest ass.
That's what you're afraid of is getting a little hair in there?
Yeah.
We're adults and we're in a committed relationship.
Have you never gotten any of Jacob's pubes in your mouth?
That's
I
not.
have, but not like his butt's hairy.
The same thing.
His butt is really hairy.
Yeah, but it's the same hairs there. Like it's the same like
I guess.
thickness and like
Yeah.
length.
I just want to hear you say either no or yes. And if you say no, I'll move on.
I don't even want to throw an ultimatum on you like Jacob is right here. Because I'm sure even if it's a no right now, you could probably be coerced at some point in your relationship to eat his booty hole.
Maybe like later down the. Do I have? I'm gonna say
Later?
right now, like no, because I've just never. It's not something like I've been into.
It's something you got to ease yourself into. That's
Yeah.
understandable.
So it's kind of like a it's my birthday thing.
Yeah.
Once a year ass eating, that'd be pretty intense.
I'll fucking mark my calendar, dude.
Don't make it the day of your birthday, because then you're gonna like shove too much fun into one day. Make it like
She's gonna shove too much fun in one day in my ass, dude.
Wait. I thought she was just gonna eat it. What's she shoving in there?
I mean, like that I've definitely thought of, but like I don't know, I've just never like.
Wait, I'm sorry. Thought of what?
You want to put stuff in Jacob's butt?
Yeah, I mean, what girl like hasn't thought of that?
Really?
Honestly,
Well, we were
yeah.
actually talking about that. Do you like lesbian porn?
Come on, man.
See, like Allie likes homosexual porn.
Yeah,
What?
I
Is
do.
that real? There's girls that just watch gay porn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
What do you get out of that?
I don't know.
I think it's the same
It's
thing
just
that.
like
but
really
What- hold
turns
on.
me on.
No,
like,
no,
it
no.
just
like
really
you'll,
turns me
but
on.
like you'll masturbate to gay porn, and
Yeah.
you'll
on.
totally get
What-
off
Yeah.
to that.
Wait. You ask her, what do you get out of lesbian porn?
Well, women are hot, dude.
So are men.
I don't know. I think it's easier for women to look at other women as just being hot and like being able to come to other women.
I know what you're about to say. I disagree.
What do you mean?
I find men just as hot as I find women.
Well, no, that's the thing is like I have no problem admitting that there's hot dudes. Like if I see an attractive dude, I'll be like, yeah.
Well,
that's
you're not a
good-looking
gay
guy.
man and you've never had
No,
gay thoughts.
No, well, that's not true.
Well, I mean, okay,
I mean, I'm not gay. I've definitely had gay thoughts. Who hasn't had gay
of course.
thoughts in
I
their
mean,
life?
like you've never jerked off to homosexual porn.
No, I haven't. But like, that's what I'm saying is like, I think it's.
Is it a
like-
possibility?
like,
are you gonna go home and you're gonna do it?
I think women are universally attractive. Like, I think women just as a concept. I'm gonna get off my woman hating box real quick. And I think women, like, as just a concept, women are gorgeous. Men, there's hot dudes for sure.
Well, there's also ugly women.
There is ugly women, but like, I don't know, man. They can still fucking make babies. They still produce milk and shit. There's still something beautiful about being a woman
on a
that
chemical
men don't have. And like, I think
So like on a chemical basis, because you are a man who is attracted to women, not just the sexy parts of a woman, the fact that they are a woman is what gets you going. Because
That's
no, that wasn't the question.
well, it kind of was, because you said that it's like, what do you get out of
No, you
watching?
asked what I get out of gay porn.
Yes.
You
Okay.
asked
So
what I get
so
out
what?
of gay porn.
Yes.
So what I'm saying is like, women are just universally attractive, whereas I don't see men the same way. I think like there's like if you're an ugly man, it's really fucked. Even if you're an ugly woman, like in a conventional sense of things, you got an easier life than an ugly dude.
That's a very fair point, actually.
I think women are universally adored, and I think like that's like a fucking that's like a human nature kind
I
of
would
deal.
say,
And people get angry at that because it's true.
I guess. I mean, well.
But,
Now,
like, that's-
I would
I
say
get
I
off
would
to
say
lesbian
more.
porn
I would
because
say more
women are
so
hot as
now.
shit.
But I mean,
To whereas
looking back, women haven't had
No, they haven't. You're right. Women haven't had a great go of things, but I think like looking at it from that point of view, like that's just where I come from.
Yeah.
Looking at it, where
Fair
like
enough.
I don't think like I can see a dude where I'm just like, yeah, that's a fucking chiseled ass jaw. Dude looks good as hell, and the cock huge. Good for him, but I'm not horny about it.
Okay. Now.
Whereas, like, I see two women, and I think both of them are gorgeous, and both of those beautiful women are now doing things to
Well, I
each
guess,
other.
yeah, that's like the same
and
thing
like,
for
I'm
me,
sure it's
but
the same
like
thing for her,
men.
but like,
But well, no.
you
hold
can
on.
do it with both, right?
Yeah, I
Because
can
you
do it,
can,
yeah.
you can
Yeah.
probably masturbate to lesbian porn. I cannot jack off to gay porn.
Yeah.
There's no way.
So then, if I may interject here, then that's where I feel like I'm the best of both worlds, because I disagree with what you say, because I will get the same thing out of two dudes as I would with two chicks. But here's the thing: is I don't like watching lesbian porn because I feel like I don't belong there.
Are you into the penetration? Is
So
that your deal?
So yeah. Well, so here's my thing: is like when I watch porn, if it's not like a POV thing, I want my dudes to look hot, because I find it hot when a super sexy man is getting inside a woman. Now, having said that, I also feel the same when a super hot man is getting into a super hot man.
Yeah.
So it's like, to me, I am actually in the aspect of where I don't like lesbian porn because I feel like a weirdo in the closet, and I'm just Jane my D to these two women who don't even know I'm there.
I think also what gets me with like gay porn is that, like, you know, I have to, when you're watching porn, you put yourself in those scenarios. That's how you jack off and shit. Like, you're sitting there watching the porn, like,
Oh God, I hate
relating
that you
to
say
it.
that because now I'm thinking that about gay porn.
But listen, like, so like the most I've had,
Like now I'm just like, oh God.
Are you
most-
delusional? Are you delusional?
the most I've had in my ass is a finger.
I never had that. I wouldn't say no to that.
Maybe it's been 2. I don't remember, but it was.
Maybe it
A
was
two knuckler, bro?
But like that was it, and like it was, you know, hella lube. And once we got down to business, it was fine. But like it wasn't.
This podcast gets real personal.
It wasn't
does.
anything super
Yeah,
pleasurable. So when if I was ever to watch gay porn, I'd have to imagine like I kind of be empathetic, I guess. Imagine how they're feeling,
Yeah.
and like when I imagine how they feel with a massive cock going in their ass, I'm like, I just don't think that would feel.
See,
great.
but here's the thing.
I can't get.
Here's the
I
thing
can't get
that
down
you
with that.
cannot deny is that men have something in their butts that are literally just hot buttons.
No, yeah, that's true. That's true. But
Yeah.
I think it would be way more of a shock than it would be a pleasure.
But you
to
would
have
feel
a penis
but
in my
here,
butt.
but the bear,
So I can't imagine myself being in a good situation where that plays.
the line is drawn at the fact that you obviously would not want to be or to have a man inside of you, but you wouldn't think too hard about a
Would
woman.
you let a chick peg you?
Yes, it's like a woman. Maybe it's like, hey, what if I just enter you?
I would let her try probably, because I'm still like conventionally attracted to her, and I'm like, you know, if you're still here, I know even if this doesn't work out, we're probably gonna bang. So like,
Yeah.
so I'll be fine. But like, I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'd give it a shot, but I don't think I would get far with anything more than
You just don't
Yeah.
think you would like it?
fingers. Yeah, like it was fine. That's all I can say about it. Like it wasn't bad. It wasn't good. It was only one time, so maybe, you know, I'd have to have it happen again to get a real fucking opinion on it. But like,
Do you feel like it's one of those things where it's like you have to be in a committed relationship to do it? Like you wouldn't hook up with someone and like go to their house and be like, and then
Well,
they're like,
okay. So
I'd
let me ask
somebody
you
just
this:
throw a finger in my
So-
ass.
Would you
let you peg me?
what? No. Would you get in my back door
Not with
if I really wanted you to?
not with my own penis.
Really?
Hmm.
So why are you making a big deal about me not wanting to eat your butt?
I just curious because I'm just asking. I'm not making a big deal. I'm just saying that like I wouldn't say no to it because it's only happened one time and I wasn't prepared for it. But if I was prepared for it, maybe I'd like it. I don't know. My whole thing is because I have such a weird thing with shit.
Yeah, same.
Okay,
And you know what? I've totally pulled my penis out of a butt and had my wiener covered in poop.
yeah. Oh my god.
Well, not covered, but there was poop on it, and that's enough to be like, fuck.
Yeah.
That's fucking.
But like, it
horrible,
was
dude.
literally just a matter of going to rinse my dick up.
God.
Oh my god.
It was just a matter of going to rinse my dick off, and then I was fine.
That's something I want to clip for the podcast. It was just about rinsing my dick off and I'm fine. All right, welcome back. No, I don't personally want to be in there. That's just my whole thing. I'll put whatever you want.
I don't personally want to put my mouth.
You ever
on
been
your
in a butt?
I've tried and I just don't like it. I instantly overthink it and I'm done. Like I'm not a fan.
Overthink it how?
Because I'm like, this is way too tight. This is unsanitary. This is not how the human anatomy is supposed to be. People who are really into
Then why did they put a hot button in the butthole?
well, no, okay, and that's a good fact. But here's the thing: is that like, I would even say it's not. I don't think there's anything wrong with having butt sex, but I would say when you're really experimenting and you're shoving shit in your ass, that's just
I
like
mean, that's not good. No,
No,
You
it's
should
not
definitely
good.
Always be careful. There are definitely steps that you need to
Yeah,
take.
you can't just
before-
go shoving cocaine in your ass straight
no,
away.
there's definitely like you have to prepare yourself. Like
They have prep kits for anal
right,
sex.
yeah. Like I felt the same way for a really long time until I started getting into butt plugs. Because I was just like, you know what, those are cute. Like, I want to try it. Like, and I want to like actually do it right. Because the whole like up until like, I think I was like 24 when I'm like, okay, like nobody had ever done it with me the right way. They always try to just like shove it in there, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
Wait, but you're like a fan of butt plugs now?
yeah.
Nice.
Definitely.
So
like,
then that begs the question: is it the toy or is it just the sensation?
well, it's the taking your time and making sure that it feels good,
So it's just being naughty and like,
Yeah.
okay,
Well, it's like,
and it feels good. Like, and now like when you do it right, like it feels great. Yeah.
this has been a great episode,
it's been
actually.
a fantastic
We've
episode.
covered a lot of shit here.
Yeah, literally. I don't know, man. It's just it would take. I'm sure it feels awesome, and
Hey.
I don't know what.
I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to cut you off. I thought you were done.
You want to ask me real quick if you can speak?
No.
Okay.
Do you get off to gay porn?
I have.
Yeah?
Yeah. I
How
like.
often compared to straight porn?
I would say like 70-30.
Okay. That's fair.
Because most of my sexual interactions have been with women. But I knew secretly that I found the male body attractive at a young age. And I didn't have anyone in my family that was like, that's, I mean, I did, but like, I feel like if I would have told them, well, this is how I feel, I don't really think of anyone that would have been like, that's horrible, like, and you should feel ashamed. It's just, from what I grew up knowing and practicing, it wasn't a thing. But as I got older, like, yeah, sure, like, whatever, like, I just have to be in the mood. Like, that's the thing. Like, it's hard for me to watch that kind of stuff because when I think of gay porn, I just think of two buddies who just are just like over to watch like the game, and they're like, "What if we just fuck during halftime?" You know what I mean? Like, and it's just like that's
literally that Norm Macdonald skit.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Right. Oh yeah. Rip in peace to Norm Macdonald. But yeah, I just have to be in a specific mood. It's hard now because I don't jerk off anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I definitely think about it all the time. You don't have to jerk off to think about it, but I don't know. Like whatever.
Is that my beer?
That one's yours.
Godlike.
I was kind of hoping that I would finish this first.
And you just drink that one too?
Yeah, you gotta fucking drive home.
I'm just driving down the street.
Oh
Stand-
yeah.
Yeah. Baby boy.
Robert's back on the horse, dude. Robert had a lady friend.
Stop. We don't need to get into this.
And then I was like, "Are you okay?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go crush some puss real quick. It's fine." Let me take a big pee-pee. We have a big announcement, and then
Oh, hell yeah, we do. I forgot about that.
and then we'll close it out. Allie, what are your takes on one last? If anyone could take home Allie's wisdom, what would it be about butt sex? All right, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
It's great. Try it out.
Yeah, try it out. Robert?
I think it depends on if you're the boy or the girl.
According to Robert, don't be the girl in this situation.
No, I'm not saying that. I it can be enjoyable for both parties. Just I don't know. Think about what you really want out of it before you start shoving things in your butt.
Make sure you love the person.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, make sure you say I love you first and then.
I don't agree with that. You don't need to love the person. To shove
Nah,
things
find
in
some
their butt.
loosey goosey at the bar. Let her peg you. All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me take a pee. 1 second.
And now more of The Basement Dweller.
So thank you for tuning in to episode 25 of The Basement Dwellers. We got this brand new intro and outro music coming to you from our friend Criminals. That's all caps CRMNLS.
Oh. Damn, that's fuego.
He put this together for us pretty recently. We haven't put it into the official, the official rotation yet, but that's gonna be up very soon.
Oh yeah, it's getting there, baby.
And
Fuck, that was amazing. I'm gonna let that ride out one more time before we fucking end that, huh?
Damn, I'm loving this.
Let's get it one more time.
This new fucking track.
Woo!
Always great to have Allie join us on another
Absolutely.
episode.
Thank you so much, baby girl.
She's proven time and time again to be a very fun guest. Jacob,
you're gorgeous.
Thanks for having me on again.
Absolutely.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Here's to 1,000 more episodes.
Yeah, big cheers. And
Absolutely.
once again, thanks to Criminals for this banging new music.
All right.
Shit rocks.
Shit fucking rocks too
Very
hard.
happy to work with you.
That's right, buddy. All right, I love you both.
Episode, guys.
I love you both. Let's get out of here.
Thanks for coming down to the basement. Be sure to miss a single episode. While you're at it, leave a rating and review to help other people find out about the show. Got a question? Email Jacob at tbdmanchild@gmail.com or find him on Instagram at basement_dwelling_Jacob, Twitter at TBD_Jacob, and YouTube, The Basement Dweller. We will see you real soon.